Hey guys, welcome back to Raging Beans. I'm here with the boys and the young lady. How are you guys doing today?
Ready to rip and tear.
Until it is done.
Oh my god.
Hungry.
Yeah, I was excited, but now I'm not excited now that we're here.
Yeah,
How are you not excited?
Today we this episode is a complete rip-off of a G4 episode called A Royal Problem, only this one is called the Cutie Mark Mix-Up.
Oh, I forgot you told me that. You said that last week, and I forgot.
And I'm not
I'm primed and ready.
I'm not going to tell you how it happens. I'm going to wait for you to be pissed off.
Oh, goody.
Okay. We ready to begin, or any other preamble?
No.
All right, here we go.
You're so cute.
I hate you.
You should.
To the grand opening of Maritime Bay's new community
Look how novel you guys are.
Oh wow, we're actually following through with something that happened last episode.
Yep.
They do have continuity, it's just they suck at it.
When did Hitch get the fucking cowboy hat?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that is definitely new.
That
It's not like we're in the
I
Wild
like
West
it.
or anything.
foster friendships and have fun in the fields.
You do realize there are cops in big cities that actually wear a sheriff's hat like that, right?
Probably in the West, not where I'm at.
Over here we do.
Oh, thanks, Izzy. Welcome, every pony.
Well, I get
As
it,
Izzy
it's
said,
new,
this
but
garden
it's
is
weird.
the best place in town to learn how to harness your Earth Pony magic.
These look like fucking kindergartner scissors.
Pony powers are officially called.
I was gonna say them are some big ass scissors too.
Yeah, I think I've seen that before in like other cartoons. They'll do the giant scissors just for the novelty thing.
I get that, but they look like giant, like, safe cutting scissors you give to little retards.
Scissors. He's right about that.
Okay, okay. I think we're burying the. I think we might be burying the lead again. Yeah, like because I was not following the dialogue at all.
Sorry.
No pony interrupted when he talks.
Oh, thanks, Izzy. Welcome, every pony. As Sunny said, this garden is the best place in town to learn how to harness your Earth Pony magic.
Flora magic. Note to self: Earth pony powers are officially called Flora magic.
No,
Just
It is now.
magic, for the love of God.
For fuck's sake.
why
Yeah.
are you an authority on this?
Well, didn't Sunny name it?
Yeah.
Is she just noting it? Yeah.
But has she called it floral magic before?
No, I think this is the first time they've uttered that.
Come on, Hasbro, don't be a pussy. Call it Dirt Pony Magic. Say it. Say it to me. Dirt Pony Magic.
And why did she need to make a note of that?
Because they gotta cram it down her throat. She's a fucking detective. She takes notes about everything.
That old bitch behind Zip looks like a mixture of Granny Smith and Grandpa.
Kinda is, yeah.
Don't interrupt him. Keep talking about what you were talking about.
Thanks, Izzy. So yeah, that's what we've been calling it. You know, because of the unicorn float magic.
No, you
and the
haven't.
Pegasus flight magic. It's got.
They actually call it unicorn
No.
float magic now. What?
What?
That's the
God.
dumbest shit
As
I've
if
ever heard of.
as if that's the only thing unicorns can do. Did we just forget about like teleportation and transfiguration? Okay, maybe like teleportation is more advanced and they haven't figured that out yet.
Spellcasting in
But-
general.
Yeah, just
With how they've done, like how proficient everyone is at magic now, I guarantee they'll learn teleportation when an episode demands they need to do it. I guarantee that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
so you're saying that hasn't happened yet?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's like I said last week, when the Pips fans rescued her and Zip from that cave, she said something like, "Oh, you're really good with your magic now," or something, and I commented, "Yeah, after having only a month of using it, you're really proficient at it already."
I swear they're doing the whole muscle theory where the more you use it, the stronger they get. I'm like, no.
No.
Not doing that.
I mean, technically, there should be kind of like another version of Celestia's school for like gifted unicorns. Like everyone should be practicing this shit because no one's done it for generations.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that seems to be the idea they're going for here with this garden, but why? But it's very weird. But it's very weird that they're not doing that for like flight school or unicorns. Actually, hang on, I just realized something. The garden, like, wasn't the point of the garden like community outreach and like eat more veggies and shit?
It was it was a combination of that and for Earth ponies to get better at Earth pony magic.
Because Sunny did say so they can get better as well. Like, in the last
okay, well, okay, I'll take your word for it because I could have sworn the point of the garden was like eat more veggies and not here's a place to practice magic.
I don't blame you for thinking that. I think you think that because the episode literally starts with her bitching about junk food, but later on she did say it. But I don't blame you.
Thanks, Izzy. So yeah, that's what we've been calling it. You know, because of the unicorn float magic and the Pegasi flight magic, it's kind of a natural thing to name it. Laura? You're right, Curdle. I'm rambling. As Sheriff of Maritime Bay, it is my duty and great honor to hereby dedicate this garden to...
Do we each get our own spot?
Yes. There are practice plots inside, ready for you to start planting and growing.
It's
Nigga!
I call best spot!
Slow down!
Fuck all these ponies. They wouldn't give a shit about Sunny before.
There's enough room for every pony!
I hate that turtle. Look how he looks.
Wait, you kicked it forward and it flew to the side?
Apparently. Oh, God.
Logic.
Thank you, Curdle. I am good at dedication speech.
You're not going to ride him? Like, you're not going to flip him back over?
Hey! Get back here, boy! Oh, God, don't say that.
Speeches. Maybe too good?
Oh, my God.
You gotta let it glow. You gotta let it shine. Oh, let's make them
Still
Can't wait to see how
generic.
this plays out. 'Cause I remember Lefty would tell me about this episode, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so fat.
Every pony everywhere, you can feel it in the air. Find your spark and just glow and shine.
The only villains in the goddamn show until Chapter 6 is done.
Hooked to heart, you know we care. Oh, ponies, come on, let's all unite.
So spark it.
Dibs on this plot!
Why?
He just wants it. I don't know.
What was that? Don't worry, I'll fix this.
God, these fucking
My
ponies.
speech might have made the Earth ponies too excited. They're kind of trampling everything.
What do we do?
Watch your hooves, every pony.
Wait, hang on. Are they? Okay, never mind.
What?
I was gonna say they seem to only be stomping on the path, and that wouldn't be a problem in a garden necessarily. but okay, yeah, this shot clearly shows that they're actually stomping like where the plants are, and that can be bad for the plants.
God,
Right.
look how shit the dirt animation is.
Yes.
It,
And we
it
also
looks
go
like
back to how
it looks like an
It looks
early
like a
2000s
picture.
video game
Yeah, I
texture.
was gonna say it
It
looks like
does.
PS1 graphics.
Yeah, it reminds me of the textures you would see for the ground in like Jedi in the Jedi Knight games.
It kind of looks like, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but it kind of looks like certain textures from my Pirate 101 game. That's not a good thing for those of you who don't know. Jesus.
I also like to point out just how like rigid and forced the what they call it trampling was. Like they're
Yeah.
all just standing in place, rocking on their feet.
They look like they're like bitching because they couldn't get the lollipop.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Good.
But also, don't worry. With a little bit of love, I'm sure we can fix it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you just use your magic?
Can.
Yes.
I kind of thought this was it.
Awesome. Sweet.
What practice do you need? Look how fast you can grow shit.
Ugh.
And it's not like poisonous or anything.
But what if it was?
Ooh, that's an interesting thought. What if they could grow poisonous plants and shit?
I bet they
That could be-
that could be a cool idea for a villain.
Yeah.
That's never gonna happen.
Thank God this isn't the 2D show where we can actually hear the fucking critters talking.
Oh, careful there. We don't want another Glimmerberry incident on our hooves. or on our mains.
That's exactly why a designated
Are we
fruit
really
No,
going
it's
back to
is
that?
perfect. And just look at all these amazing fruits, like those. What are those?
Banana melons.
Okay, that actually sounds really tasty. Go ahead and get creative,
No, it
Every
doesn't.
Pony. But let's just be
Those to
honest,
me.
They're
the
so proficient they can crossbreed fruits
wildlife.
and vegetables.
They're just making fruit salad
Belittle
fruits.
my eyes. It's like a parade, but not on purpose.
Belittle.
I said what I said. Just look at these animals going wild.
Gosh, she always looks tired.
Cute animals are great for the feed.
That is your only
I can't
person.
even. I don't have words.
Try Belittle. It works whenever you can or can't. Belittle.
Izzy, please talk in a different tone.
No! You're stampeding towards the brain.
And in English.
Get out of the way, us.
God, it looks like I'm watching a diabetic Wigglytuff running. Wait.
Okay, I might be jumping the gun a little bit, but why are they running towards the house? I was under the impression that they were drawn to the garden.
I think they're scared of all the stomping and are going inside the house for like safety.
Okay.
Oh wait, you paused at the right time. Here's another issue. She's making herself float.
I was about to say, remember when Starlight did it? That was considered very powerful.
Yeah,
Oh,
and a lot of people were complaining about that. And now this is just one of the main characters just randomly doing it.
After
Casually.
after about a month of only having magic.
For fuck's sake.
She's so sparkly.
Maybe I did got it. Well, I did.
Fuck off! I hate those types of videos. They're not fun.
Why are you all laying around? I need backup with these critters.
Can't you just ask them to chill out? You literally speak animal.
That doesn't mean they'll listen. So can you help?
Sorry, what? I wasn't
point.
listening.
See? Of course we'll be your deputy.
It's just called Pip an
Thanks,
animal.
Because while you all handle that, I gotta get back to the garden. Sunny seems stressed.
I mean, they are. People are animals too.
Well, we are. Yeah.
Don't be stressed, Sonny. We're deputies now. We're going to help.
Cloudpuff, what are you doing here? Keeping an eye on Pip and Zip for Queen Haven, huh? Yeah, that.
I kinda
Why
like
are
that.
you repeating what he
Wanna
says?
help me instead?
See, that's when that annoys me when you have a character who needs to translate another character or an animal. I really preferred how like Star Wars did it with R2D2 or Chewie, because he had Han. He'll actually reply to what Chewie says, giving you information. Oh, so this is what he said, letting you figure it out.
Yeah.
And same thing for C-3PO with R2D2. They'll
Yeah, and
they'll only actually repeat what they said when they're astonished. Like, what do you mean? So like that's when they only. That's how you
Okay.
do it, because I don't want them to like spell it out for us.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
also it's like
I do like that.
C-3PO's like C-3PO's whole purpose, like in universe, was typically to translate for
Translator.
people when they needed. Also, Fluttershy did that too.
Yeah, and they did it well too. That's a good example.
Indeed, it is.
Mr. Huffpuff language.
What is lacked in magical might? Conjure from my alicorn light.
Wait, what?
Look,
Wait,
sounds like
I'm
he's
sorry.
doing-
Hang on. I am very fast. I am inexplicably fascinated by that incantation. Can we go back and listen to it again?
Yeah.
I want. Hang on.
What is lacked in magical might? Conjure from my alicorn light.
Okay. So, what is lacked in magical might? Conjure from my alicorn might.
You know,
It sounds
she's
like
random
she's
incantation.
trying. It sounds like she's trying to like cheat the magic system to make
Or
herself
she's like,
stronger.
yeah, she's trying to like supercharge herself.
But what I'm so confused about though is like that wording implies that she's trying to draw power from a place that lacks power.
Right.
We never said she was smart.
And clearly, it's
That's
just
exactly my issue. Like, why would you come up with an incantation where it sounds like someone is drawing power from a place that lacks power? It's like
You
trying
know
to draw energy from a dead battery.
You know, they didn't put thought into the incantation. They probably just thought it sounded magic-y enough. You know, that's what that is.
Well, that's exactly my issue. Like, why?
I know.
So, just to put it another way, is it like someone trying to use big words without actually knowing what they mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yes. In fact, it's actually worse than that
Actually,
because when you think about it, she's not actually using like very big words at all.
This is exactly photosynthesis.
Lefty, it's sad to say that the guy from Lightspeed Rescue that we watch actually had legit incantations now, thinking about it. The guy who made the monsters grow.
She needs alicorn Viagra.
Someone's going to have to edit
Oh.
So, do you need anything?
I was doing fine until you ruined my concentration.
Get me some toilet paper.
My power is compromised.
No, I didn't.
Good answer. But it doesn't change
What?
the fact that it's still
Wait, hang on. Wait. So the reason, I feel like they're trying to explain why she's not like more actively trying to oppose the heroes. Like
Well,
her powers are like compromised somehow.
Well, let's hear it.
I mean, for what Misty's answer like should be yes, because remember she's been with Opaline for so long, which means she's been with Opaline before magic was returned, so she's seen her with her magic compromised.
Well, Misty's clearly a little Riri.
Okay,
Wait,
I'm sorry,
did
but
Opaline-
Let's
But,
hear the
like,
fucking the conversation
I
before
just
we
Hang on,
get
want
hey,
to
well-
clarify.
sorry, go ahead.
Thank you.
So, are we saying Opaline had magic before everyone else did, or?
No.
Well, they're clearly going to get into it. I want to hear it, and then we can bitch about it.
I didn't.
Good answer. But it doesn't change the fact that it's still not enough. Magic is back, Misty. It's back and those silly little ponies have it! By accident!
Accident? We can try that too?
Stop!
Neither.
That silly unity magic is just the spark. Only I can possess the flame.
That was a really bad effect.
Also, this dialogue sucks ass really hard.
Yeah.
And I hate the lips.
Yeah.
No,
The uncanny
I didn't,
valley effect.
She looks like she ate a bunch of powdered donuts.
I mean, Misty is the worst, but I hate it on all of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't get
so
attached,
Actually, go ahead, Trigger.
yeah. So like she said that her magic is compromised, which I mean, which I have three problems with. One of which, like Izzy already pointed out, that the magic that would imply that she had magic before, but now it's back. I mean, well, she did say that it is back now, and they have it, which would imply that she also didn't have it before. But first of all, if I feel like this should be a bigger revelation to Misty here, because like her whole thing is I'm helping you because you can use your magic to get my. Oh wait, no, actually that does make sense, because if she's trying to help her get her magic back, Opaline gets her magic back, she helps her get her. Okay, so that checks out.
But Misty should know, though, if she's been with her for so long.
Yeah.
And remember, Opaline enchanted that mirror that Sunny has, so...
Yeah, which is precisely my third problem. Like, this is the first time we've ever been told that her magic is weak, and that's why she's not opposing them directly. But they have done absolutely nothing to, like, show or imply that until now.
Right.
Like, that's something that you need to establish right away.
Yeah, it's exactly like last week when I was saying the whole townsponies only listening to Sunny when she's an alicorn. That should have been chapter 1, and then this right here should have been the direct continuation.
Right, because then you can establish like what Opaline wants. She wants to get her magic back, and 2, why is she a threat? Because she's, I don't know, like manipulative and working from the shadows and whatnot. But
Are we sure the production order isn't out of order?
I've checked because I was thinking, could
Well, it can't be because we hear the in continuity explanations of the garden, and before that, like talking about the magic comeback, like so it can't be regardless.
Oh yeah,
right now.
Yeah,
at least the Barry episode comes before.
Yeah, and I was saying before Fable interrupted me.
Sorry.
I was saying I was worried. Oh, maybe could Watch Cartoon possibly put them out of order? Could I have downloaded them out of order? No, I checked on IMDb. Everything matches up. So this is just the writers not giving a fucking shit.
I'd like to add on to what Happy was saying. If Misty has been with her for this long and also didn't know her powers were compromised, why is she not, like, concerned about that if her whole point for being here is I want my cutie mark?
Well, I suppose an argument could be made that like Misty was like just humoring her when she said, "Oh no, I didn't," because she does say it in a like a slightly sarcastic tone. Because I was thinking like the only like at this point, if hypothetically she did know before this scene, then that would imply that she's specifically trying to help Opaline get her magic back, so that Opaline can use said magic to help her get her cutie mark.
I just thought that was the voice actress being poorly directed.
Yeah, it's poorly directed.
If it is the sorry,
Yeah,
if it is poorly directed, then at this point, and she really didn't know beforehand, then at this point she should be questioning, why the hell am I helping you if you can't help me get what I want?
Exactly, that was my point.
I think it's a mixture. I think they'll show it a little bit later, though, albeit not as good. I think it's just a mixture of, hey, Alicorn and fear. Because God knows when you hear Missy talk throughout the rest of the episodes, she really does sound like she's a little special in the head. Though I guess you could make it. I'll get into, I'm going to keep this part to myself when we hear about it more. Actually, wait, is the sleepover one today?
Yeah, that's the next episode.
Okay, I'll bring it up when we get to that then.
Oh, I got a lot to bring up about that too.
Okay, if Missy's weird line delivery is something that's special to this episode, then I think it's safe to assume it's poor direction and not something deliberate or implied.
Oh, she actually looks kind of cute there.
She does. Like, the show looks fine in still shots. It's when it's animated that it's an issue.
I just bring that up
Or when they
look bad.
Even in still shots, it doesn't look that great, because we were talking about like the piss poor 2000 gaming textures earlier.
Okay, I will say the character models look better in 2D if you're not zoomed too close. And
Jesus Christ! All I was just saying was she looked cute there. I wasn't trying to get into the quality of whatever the fuck.
I'd also
I was trying to agree.
I'd like to also point out that if we're gonna go now this route, my magic is compromised. Like you can't really show us that she can use magic to see miles away in Maritime Bay and also enchant the fucking mirror. You can't.
That is exactly what. Yeah, that was precisely my point.
You should have said that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Happy. I did not get that at all from any of your points.
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't either.
Whoops.
Yeah, okay. It's kind of like a joke I made, Fable, like in the Aqua Teen episode where Carl dies with the toilet, because it's like when Frylock's like, hell no, I can't afford to make him invisible, yet he gets a fucking futuristic cybernetic robot body for Carl.
Oh,
but that's the joke in the show. That works. This doesn't. You can't show Opaline doing all this magical shit and then say, "Oh, my magic is compromised." Like, no, you can't do that. It's one or the other.
Devil's advocate for a second.
Okay.
I can't explain the mirror one. You're right there. They did show her pouring the potion into the pool, so maybe that's what's doing the far seeing now.
But we never, like, she's done it before, just open it up without pouring the potion in.
That is true. You're right, and they should have shown that before.
Yes.
I'm just saying, maybe it's a writing explanation for it, even if it's retroactive and stupid.
The only thing I could think of is, and this doesn't excuse the quality, it doesn't, but the only thing I could think of that they're trying to say is, she's actually a lot stronger than she is now, and in her vain mind, it's like compromised. It doesn't make up for it, but that's the only thing I could think of.
Right.
Misty, it's a sign.
Looks like a fetus.
Oh, I wasn't. I was just impressed by your magic.
Of course you were.
What?
Nothing is more important than magic. And when my magic mouse sneaks into their magic house, I will finally know the secret of how they're harnessing the
Okay, hang on. Before she said her magic would... I know she said specifically her magic would not be let in so that she could, watch them. How does she know her magic mouse will be able to get in too if it's made out of her magic?
Stupid. Maybe it's made out of that potion that was there before. That's in the same episode.
But that's still magic in a sense, isn't it?
She specifically called it a magic mouse.
It's not her magic, though, if it's the potion.
Yeah.
So
You're right.
So like maybe it's like potions from Harry Potter. You're taking like the magic from other substances to create a different effect, and not necessarily casting using your own power to do it.
Yeah, and I get that, and I totally get Onyx's point, but then Opaline should have clarified that.
It should be more explicit.
We're doing more legwork for the show again.
Yeah.
So.
Also, can I just say, I hate how shallow this character is. Nothing is more important than magic. Okay, why? Do you have the character, or are you just like fucking Emperor Palpatine here?
Okay,
I don't really agree with that.
Now,
like,
when you say this character is shallow, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
I mean,
the character is very one-dimensional.
I don't care if a villain is like just one note, I want power. That's fine. It's just she's an idiot.
I agree with that. My point is, like, I compared her to Emperor Palpatine before. The thing with Palpatine is he's not the emotional big bad. Vader is the one carrying the actual emotional weight of the story.
Right.
Misty here isn't really doing much legwork because we don't know enough about her yet.
And as far as I know, through the first 4 chapters, you don't know shit, but apparently she's the most popular character outside of Zip for some fucking reason.
Exactly.
If a character is popular in this series, it probably doesn't say much necessarily.
Yeah,
because Brony's like those fucking submissive, like shy, beaten down characters. That should tell you a lot about their taste. Go ahead.
Don't get attached, Misty. It's a sign of weakness.
Oh, I wasn't. I was just impressed by your magic.
Of course you were. Nothing is more important than magic. And when my magic mouse sneaks into their magic house, I will finally know the secret of how they're harnessing the Prisbeam power.
Wait, how are you teleporting the mouse?
Oh my god. Yeah. But then you can't say your fucking magic is compromised if you could teleport it.
That's what I was focused on.
God damn it.
Was that the potion too? Because that's doing a lot of work now.
Yeah, that is very fucking clear.
And even if it is all the potion, that is a lot of fucking legwork to hand wave away with the potion.
Shit, nigga, if that's a potion, give me that teleportation potion. I'll throw it on myself like Zed's bomb, and boom, I'll be in fucking China.
that brings to mind a question. Like, where is Opaline's castle relative to Maritime Bay?
Okay.
Like, it would have to be within easy walking distance, I would think.
I want to say Fable. Fable. Don't say anything. We are gonna save it for the next episode. It will come up. Okay. Now I want to say I'm not gonna get into any semantics, but I'm gonna tell you the ending of the next episode gets worse and worse with each new episode that shows how Misty can get between Opaline's castle and Maritime Bay. It will get worse and worse.
I'm so excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, Lefty, I wasn't going to spoil it. That's literally what I was going to say. Yeah. Like, save it for the next one.
Also, I just want to add, we're like 7 minutes in, and the title of the episode is yet to come in.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice.
Okay, I got the Hasbro thing.
Sunny,
and also, like, I'm sorry, like, one final note. Did she, like, just teleport the mouse, like, in the middle of the area, just, like, fall, and it just fell to the ground?
I don't know. I want to...
She like sends it into the image, but the image is like higher up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like higher up. So
how far can mice fall before they die?
I think that's just like a generic like image representation of okay, you go here. Not necessarily
but she still teleported it.
I know, but that's how it is.
And the placement of this viewing portal thingy and where the mouse went into it would imply that the mouse is going to like enter that location at that precise height, which means it would necessarily fall once it got there.
No, because there's a lot. Because I feel like the shows just do like a just generic image, like okay, you go there. It's like in It's like in Mario 64, you jump through the painting. You're not gonna like what was it? The bomb place. You're not gonna meet like.
But every single time she's like brought up an image or the like, it's always been like a live feed and not just a still image.
Is this like still or is this live?
Here, let's
We don't know.
Again.
Magic Mouse sneaks into their
Well, we
magic
can't really
house.
tell.
I will finally know the secret of how their
I just think it's
hearts
just some
frisbee
generic.
power.
Oh, this is where
It's kind of like an
going, not-
establishing
See what
shot.
you're saying, and in any other like piece of media, you'd probably be right. My problem is, like Happy said, in every other episode before, it's been a live feed, so that kind of becomes the assumption here.
Yeah.
Eh, I don't see it.
Sunny, are you okay?
Yeah, just serving up some smoothies. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Audiences like
Just taking care of the
patterns, I
animals.
think.
Good, so we're both okay.
Too bad the dedication was a disaster. Did I ruin it?
Not at all. But I actually think it gave every pony a chance to practice their magic while fixing the mess. Easy sugar snap peasy.
Easy sugar snap peasy. Easy for you to say. You're not sheriff.
What does that mean?
Oh, here we
Supposed to
go.
be my moment. I had big scissors. I'm in charge. I shouldn't be encouraging chaos and
No, you're not
You
in
did
charge.
it.
You did fine.
Okay, like presumably when he says
think he's just
presumably
beating
when he
himself
says
up.
I was in charge, he, like actually no. You know what? Never mind. I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt after the Nazi episode. Never
Yes,
mind.
yeah, that was
I'm
my
pretty
point.
sure I'm pretty sure he's just beating himself up though. Like regardless of, it's not
Look,
thinking
like-
logically.
Like,
It's just
like-
not.
but even ignoring that, like why the hell like why would you not like hire like additional security to make sure that everything was in like everything was in order?
He didn't even need to
Well,
do that. He could have just asked his 3 other friends to actually do something.
I'd like to point out 2 things visually. His ears are like phasing through his head.
Yeah, you're right. It looks like that.
Ooh.
But I mean,
That
is-
we have seen an underside shot, and the holes. There are holes big enough for his ears to stick through. But you're right. It looks
I'm-
weird.
It
I mean,
okay, that's fair.
whatever.
Also,
whatever.
the hooves aren't heart-shaped, and it is purely pet peeve personal
Yes.
issue of mine that I don't
Yes,
like
they are.
that they're inconsistent about.
Yes, they are. I see a little dip there that makes the 2 like parts of the heart.
It's very rough shape, and I
Yeah,
can't
it's
tell if
very-
that dip is like into his hoof or whatever. Like, I have a hard time figuring out which shape it is.
It's still there though. I see it.
Like, I see what you're pointing to. My problem is, like, I can't visually decode its depth. So I can't tell if it's just, like, his hoof has weird coloring, or if it's got a divot, or if it, like, comes out and it's convex.
I can see what I can see what you're saying because it kind of looks like it's shittily drawn.
It is shittily drawn. And I wish, if that is supposed to be the heart, that it was a more precise shape.
Like like we've seen before.
Exactly. Like, the footsteps at the end of the movie were perfect shapes.
Smoothies?
They were
Okay.
very
Chaos and
precise.
smoothies? Now there's a headline.
What's wrong with smoothies?
Nothing. But I have the hardest job of any pony. And what pony notices it?
Well, have you noticed how hard I've been working? I've been
Okay, so that
This
answers
is the-
that.
This is okay, yeah. it
Wait a
does.
minute.
Like, this is-
How much of a fucking coincidence it is? It lands inside
Yeah.
Sunny's smoothie wagon just as she exits, so she doesn't notice it.
Yeah.
What happens if you step on it? Does it, like, turn into poop, or does it have gore and bones, or what?
Does it like kind
Or
of
is it-
smush like jelly?
That's
Yeah,
what
I was gonna
my
say, it's
first
probably
idea.
jelly.
Does it? Do you phase
jelly.
through it?
It's like a bunch of glitter.
Okay, now here's something I will actually give some of the animation credit for. I like the handles for the cupboards are like hoof shaped, so they can open
I
them easier.
do like that. I do like generally that the prop design is actually taking the horse part of it into account. I like that.
Yeah.
It's a
guess.
nice
So-
touch.
Just in case there are people out there who say we're nothing but haters, I just said something nice.
I've been trying to
Yeah.
almost play defense for this episode the whole time.
making smoothies during this entire conversation.
True. But come on. It's not like being sheriff.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, bitch.
No, those are 2 completely different. I have worked Dairy Queen and security and security. They are completely different jobs. Fuck off.
My 2 cents is a sheriff is necessary. Smoothies are not.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
what-
smoothies are like something that you enjoy. They're not like crucial to like survival in society and whatnot.
I feel like they're trying to play on the whole stress of the work environment, but
It
even
is,
then,
yeah.
that's not true. Like, it's still pushing it.
In what sense does she mean when she says they're the same? Like, yeah, they're both careers, but that's a really
just
fucking
said something about the stress, but it's still pushing it.
exactly.
Right.
We
Oh my
agree.
God.
That's a
I
weak. That's a
cannot-
weak argument. That's my point I'm trying to make. Like, what do you actually mean when you say that?
I cannot believe this is the setup that they're going for. A royal problem. They literally had the same job. They just did it in different ways.
Well,
this is so contrived.
Well, and not only that, these two just literally started bitching at each other. A royal problem visually showed us that they were that Luna and Celestia were very short with each other.
Oh yeah,
feel like-
it was much better storytelling.
I was listening to their conversation. I felt like it was a little bit more gradual, not necessarily.
No,
just
they literally just started bickering at each other.
No, it looked kind of gradual because it was slowly itching. They're like, "What's wrong with Smoothies?" Like nothing. And then that seemed more gradual to me, though.
But it was
Royal
but it
Problem
was
did
done.
it better.
It was done in like half a scene.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna
That's
say.
not
Is it
instant.
goes
That's
0
not
to
instant.
60 real
yeah,
quick.
that's not instant to me, though.
I
don't-
wish more time was dedicated to it.
Yeah, that's fair, Onyx. I'm just
You
saying.
need
like,
more time dedicated to it
I know!
to make
I
the
just fucking
conflict
said that.
organic.
I'm just saying.
that-
to me,
That
it
ultimately
wasn't
is the problem. The conflict is not organic. It is incredibly forced.
I must be retarded because I just fucking said I get it. It just didn't seem that instant to me. I agree that more time should be dedicated, but at the same time, it wasn't instant. God damn it.
It may as well be.
Yeah,
not.
I'm
It's a
sorry,
pacing
Fable. I
problem.
disagree.
The problem is the pacing. It does feel instant, even if you can argue technically it wasn't. Like, that's not the point. The point is the pacing is too fast.
I agree with the pacing.
Because
It's just-
they crammed
doesn't
it
feel-
into too much time. And yeah,
Listen, Whatever, let's just start it because I'm just going to get pissed. Just go ahead. Jesus Christ.
Smoothies during this entire conversation.
True, but come on.
Wait,
It's not
how?
like being sheriff.
Yes, it is.
You weren't in the thing. How are you making the smoothies?
Who's giving smoothies to those two ponies?
another thing I'll point out is that I can kind of see what Epic's saying, but we're
I'm
also
past
focused
that. I'm
on the
past that.
mouse.
I'm past that. Let's go on.
I'm
Jesus
just trying to
Christ.
be thorough.
It's I'm over it. Let's go.
Use your magic you were using earlier, you stupid bitch.
She wants to do it the hard way.
Okay, so they're coming right for us. But I have a plan. I think we should stop them.
Smart. What's the plan?
No, that's it. That's the plan.
Heads up.
God damn it. Hey, Jess.
They were running
You
awfully
understand
slow.
how much pressure I'm under
That's
all
like an
the
issue
time.
I've seen.
Of course I do. Do you even know how hard it is to be the alicorn in Maritime Bay? Every pony's watching.
What does that have to
Okay,
do with
that
making
no.
smoothies?
I was about to say now you're talking completely different than making smoothies.
Yeah.
You moved the fucking
Yep.
goalposts because you were losing. Shut up.
That's great.
Agreed.
I need to be a
Where
pony
did
that
Jazz
others
go?
can count on.
So do I. The sheriff is the backbone of a community, you know?
You just don't
No, it's
understand what
not.
like to be-
Eh,
I mean, law enforcement is, but there are more law enforcement than just the sheriff, and it's
Yeah,
not
but-
the only
yeah, but-
part of the backbone. There's also like
But
the
law enforcement
courts
doesn't.
and the mayor and
But
food
even then,
production.
I wouldn't argue that's part of the community. That's what allows a community to thrive. It's the fertilizer rather than the plant, if that makes sense. Like a community is literally just is literally just people living together. Like people going to a soccer game that's set up by by your local league. That's community. Going to your local swimming pool or your or a skating rink or a skateboard park and talking with people there, that's community. A sheriff isn't necessarily the backbone of the community. His job is to protect the community
okay, I get what
and to
you're
enforce
saying.
laws.
I guess it depends what he means by backbone, because
It could just be Hitch, like that's his personal opinion rather than the writing, though.
yeah,
sure.
and I mean, to be fair, in the movie, remember, he was a bit prideful about his job, too. I think that's what's sticking out, is his pride for the job.
Right.
Yeah, and
you know what, you're
okay,
totally
that's
right about
certainly
that.
true. And there's certainly an argument to be made of him, like still taking part in the community, because you can be part of the community and still be a sheriff. But they're not mutually exclusive. Yeah, they're not mutually exclusive. But like being sheriff in and of itself is not necessarily.
I get what you're saying.
Community job.
It's not mutually inclusive either. I get.
The important thing to know is, like, you have to remember, is this like a bad writing thing? Is this a good writing thing? Or is this like a character, like, personally expressing how he feels? Like, sometimes you have to
start of writing. But
yeah, it's not. Well, not necessarily, because it's like when stupid people say, like, oh, this character is saying that must mean the writer feels this way. No,
not necessarily.
Okay, no, that's not true. I would say
exactly.
Is it bad plot or characterization? I see what you're saying.
Right, and I can see the argument for like Hitch thinking that being sheriff is being part of the community necessarily. He's just wrong though. Like being a sheriff inherently is not inherently a community thing.
I was just saying, I personally feel like it's just Hitch being, that way.
That is true. There is a lot of semantic thing. When you say backbone of the community, do you mean in like a social sense or in like a legal structural sense, like a civilization sense? Because those are two very different contexts. And obviously the show is not going to think about it that deeply. I just like thinking deeply about that, because politics and political theory and social engineering and such is just something I'm very interested in.
Okay.
We're good.
Others can count on.
So do I. The sheriff is the backbone of a community, you know?
Animation got real smooth there for like 2 seconds.
I forgot it was fucking him.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What?
Yep, it was Sparky's magic. I told you. I told you. They use it as the biggest fucking crutch I've ever seen.
This dragon can literally do everything.
Is this a body swap episode or just a life swap episode?
It's them, like, I told you, it's exactly like a royal problem. Their cutie marks get switched. So now they have to, like, do each other's jobs.
No, it's a life swap. Got it.
Yeah.
That is so... That dragon's gonna turn Opaline into, like, a grape or something, isn't he?
A frog.
Like, just zap her, turn her into a lizard, and stuff her in a cage. Problem solved.
Dragons are suddenly very overpowered in this world. Also, is it just me, or is Sunny, like, weirdly pale?
I think that's just the lighting. Because, like, they're all kind of pale.
It looks worse on her. Maybe it's just her model.
I think it's her coloring.
There, now you're back outside. Who's your cute bunny? You are.
Wait, they got in?
You are.
That's cute bunny.
Wait, does that mean they opened the door for the animals? Because I don't think the animals can actually open those big-ass doors.
Oh, God.
Did they pull a Toy Story and stack themselves up to reach the handles?
I doubt the writers are that smart.
Yeah, well, I'm pissed off that they did, because I want to see that.
That's how they're going to let the rat in, because they got to open the doors.
Oh, come on. Another reason to show us that.
What the fuck?
Hopefully we didn't miss something.
No, we didn't. Because before it was Izzy, like, just saying, oh, we should stop them. That's the whole plan.
Check on me, didn't she?
Oh, that's their pet, isn't it? I forgot.
Yeah, Cloud.
You left the door open again, you dumbass! You dumbass!
My head hurts. Are we sure I shouldn't be hyped for these until chapter 4? Because fuck.
No, you must suffer.
Do you remember?
No, I don't want to suffer.
Y'all remember how likable the main 6 were?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I remember.
Every pony be happy.
Applejack was my...
I kind of want to go back and watch that just to, like, wash my brain.
I have a line and no ponies asking for anything on the menu. We need order, and we need it now.
Just do what you think is right, you know? Go with your glow.
Litter.
What the fuck?
Wait, what? Hang on.
What?
Better pick up that cup.
They're sharing... They have different personality traits.
Yeah.
Wait, so they shifted personalities instead of abilities?
That's the, I told you this is worse than a royal problem.
That is really... It's like they couldn't decide whether they wanted to do a life swap or body swap episode, so they decided to just cut it halfway between.
I mean,
And
this
it's
would
really
still
confusing.
this would still be dumb, but it would make so much more sense if this was a whole new continuity and not part of G4. Because
Yep.
you are fundamentally contradicting how cutie marks work. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, and let's not forget. And let's not forget the season 3 finale. They didn't change personalities when Twilight accidentally changed all of her friends' cutie marks. They just changed
That
their
was
abilities.
pretty much. That was part of the whole conflict. Is that their personalities weren't switched and they weren't a fit for their jobs and they were depressed. That was the whole point.
And not only that, go even further. Remember the song. That's what my cutie mark is telling me.
Holy shit, this might be worse than The Last Jedi.
Happy, are you okay?
No,
it's
like dumb. It's so dumb.
When Trigger was going on that tangent, he kind of sounded like Quibble Pants.
It's so fun. It's so dumb.
I'm gonna see how bad this gets. Let's see what it goes.
Did you guys agree with what I said when I said the way their cutie marks switch is retarded?
Yes,
it is.
All of this is retarded.
Would you believe me if I tell you the solution is even more retarded?
Wait. I was just assuming that Sparky would just like puff them again and they would switch back. They're not going to do that.
Just watch.
Do they go into surgery and have their flanks
Onyx,
watch?
we just said, just watch.
I just wanted
think is right, you know? Go with your glow.
Litter! Bop, bop, bop! Better pick up that cup!
Bop, bop, bop!
Very, very weird. Hi, friends. What's up?
Kinda busy, Zip.
Hey, Zip, want to help me show ponies around the magical garden?
Why are you talking
Oh,
like
God.
that?
He looks high.
But
He doesn't have the
I don't know
shiny.
exactly. Maybe pear nanomelon?
This doesn't make any sense.
That bird's dead.
You two seem, how do I put this, off?
Oh yeah.
This
Ever
seems
since
perfect
Hitch
for
started
the
that
This makes
argument,
perfect
I've
sense.
felt off.
What? No way! You started it.
How is it not the first thing you noticed?
Sonny.
Well, she was looking at their faces, not necessarily their asses.
Freak out, but your cutie marks are switched.
They are? They are!
No, how did this happen?
I don't know, but I'll get to the bottom of
No,
it.
you won't.
You say you started feeling funny when exactly?
When I was explaining to Hitch how running a smoothie cart isn't always smooth sailing.
And then I told her...
That's not what you said.
And it hardly compares to the pressures of being sheriff.
You didn't say that either.
Then Sparky burped and...
That was not a burp. It was a hiccup.
It was not.
Whatever the fuck!
Swapped. And personalities too. I think I might know what's going on here. Catch you on the flippity flip.
No shit. It's not like they didn't show us.
I'm gonna be very annoyed if she deduced exactly what happened just from that. There is no way that's enough information.
I can't remember, but
There's no way that's not too much information, I think.
I can't remember,
Like,
but I
you can just
guarantee
see
that's
the
how.
officially swapped. Sorry.
Go ahead, Lefty.
I can't remember, but I guarantee that's what they're going to do so they can prop up Zip as their intelligent detective.
Yeah, very intelligent.
I'm so tired.
We're stuck like this.
We're still at bully.
I guess I'll do your job for now.
Good. Then I will have it easy when I do yours.
Not as easy as me.
As if...
She looks better in it.
Who wants smoothies?
Okay, critters. Sheriff Sonny here. Let's get you all back to your homes in the garden.
Wait, can she talk to the animals now too?
Oh,
It sounded like she couldn't.
That's a good
It sounded-
point. I don't know.
Wait, what?
It sounded
Wait,
like-
what?
Let me finish. It sounded like she couldn't, though, because she was, like, confused on what the bird wanted.
Here, let's see.
Here. Yeah, go.
Well, that was also because she doesn't have the smoothie cutie mark anymore.
Get you all back to your homes in the garden.
Oh, could be.
All right, critters. There's a new sheriff in town. You can understand me, right?
Okay, so no.
Why aren't you listening?
You had a good point, though.
Okay, yeah. So
They
if
do
it's-
understand her, but they're not. That doesn't mean they'll listen. They're
Oh
going
yeah,
back
Hitch
to
said that
one.
earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's what they're going with. So she
Interesting.
can't understand them. That power got swapped too, which is interesting. I figured she'd have more of a reaction to that.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I suddenly speak squirrel. They're saying they want to take over the world and murder my parents.
They want to do what to my mom?
Now stay! Look what I found! Snackerdoodles, perfect for Cloudpuff or any other critter who needs to be convinced to just go outside already.
What the fuck? What? Why
Wow.
would you say? I would have accepted the Cloud Puff. Why would you do
Yeah, that would have
Oh
made
my
sense
God.
that they would have it for whenever their mom visits with Cloud Puff. But then they added that bullshit.
I feel like they tried to do that as a joke, but I just came out as condescending.
Yeah, it's kind of like when Mahler pointed out in Last Jedi that the Resistance are holed up on this old rebel base on Crate, yet they have a Death Star type cannon that will crack it open like an egg. It's so convenient they have this for this specific situation.
Ugh. Hey kids, you get what this means, huh? Huh? Do.
They have a slide in this one too.
God damn it. Izzy, just for the love of fucking God, lift everyone, all the animals up at once and throw them out the fucking door.
We know you can do it.
What's
We know
with
you
the
can do it.
stained windows?
The label didn't say anything about that.
Look on the bright side is, it looked adorable.
No. That is the ugliest thing. That's supposed to somebody's drilling outside. I kind of like how Sparky.
Oh, wow. They got a first-person point of view of this.
Oh, it's like a camera. Okay, how?
Okay, sorry, Fable. What were you saying before?
Okay, I will say I do like how it looked like Sparky is like.
He's drawn.
How do I say? Well, it's not just that he's bothered by like he knows something's wrong. It's like he's trying to figure out what's happening. You know what I mean? Like because he's trying to catch it. I actually like that. It's just everything
Secret
around
is
it.
being a baby, though. Although awfully convenient
It's not.
that
It's
the
not.
baby is the only line of defense.
It's not because his face. Look at his face. Like his eyes. Like you can tell there's like worry at least.
I'm
Here, go
guessing because it's a mouse made out of pure magic, and he's got magic in him. He can probably sense this.
He's
is
the only
bad.
one who's like paying attention too.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
Wait,
great.
but-
He's the only line of defense.
wouldn't that imply that the ponies would be able to see would be able to see him as well then? Because
They're not-
they have magic too.
No,
They're
I
really not
believe.
paying attention.
I believe they can see them. They're just distracted because they're retards.
Yep.
But then
Look
why would he?
at
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Look carefully at Sparky. Actually, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. You know what? I could have been wrong. It looked like he was having fun.
It's only
Never
a
mind.
matter of time before I obtain what's powering that Prisby magic.
How are they controlling the mouse?
I think she is because her horn's glowing.
I
was
was
about
gonna
to say-
say, oh yeah, you're right.
I think she
I thought
is
that was-
controlling it.
I thought that was for
Firstly,
Sabine.
awfully powerful for compromised magic.
Yes, thank you.
Secondly, awfully convenient that you can control it, and the mouse doesn't just do an acoustic kitty and get distracted and hit by a taxi cab. I should tell you guys that story when we're done.
Harness their powers and get your Alicorn magic back.
I'll
What was that
Thank
line
you for
delivery?
spelling that out.
What
I
was
told
that
you it was
line?
badly directed.
Like Misty's like she's not the greatest VA, but she's usually
Is she
competent.
autistic?
No, I don't think they're implying that. I think that's I think I'm going with what Onyx said. She was just
Wild
poorly
joke, wild
directed.
joke.
matter of time before I obtain what's powering that Prisby magic.
Then we can harness their powers and get your Alicorn magic back.
I'll take my rightful place.
I told you that was weird.
It sounds like she's a text-to-speech bot.
Yes.
Plot twist: she's not an actual pony. She's a magical construct made by fucking Opaline.
She's a robot like Zane.
That's what. She's a Majin.
Or nah. or a shadow from the DuckTales 2017 thing.
I'll take my rightful place, reigning over all of Equestria the way alicorns were meant to. And
why are you telling her this?
Yeah, this is a whole lot of fucking exposition.
Quit pausing at the wrong time.
I just want to point out. So her motivation is she wants to rule Equestria because she's an alicorn and she's supposed to be. Which, okay, that sounds evil and racist and all that, except that's how it worked in G4. The alicorn
that's not really all there was, because she will say shit only, like alicorns deserve magic. Like I think,
yeah, it's like her god. It's like her god complex thing.
Yeah, there's a difference. That's because Lefty and I said it before. That's what drawn us to the to her before we found out.
I don't think you can pause anything in this sequence without it looking bad.
I'm not meaning to.
But that's what made Lefty and I drawn to her as a villain, because we like the angle of like that whole alicorn supremacy thing. Because not even Nightmare Moon did that. But no,
this would make a great picture for one of them nice memes.
Oh God!
Yeah, as you two saw, we kind of don't like her anymore.
The way alicorns were meant to, and I'll make sure those little friendship ponies won't get to use their magic ever again.
Wait, does that include me?
Don't be foolish, Misty. You'll be allowed to keep your powers once you get your cutie mark. If you prove to me that you're worthy of one.
I will. I'll do anything.
Feels like they've already had that conversation. That's the whole reason Misty's even there.
Yeah.
Well then.
There's a Spike plushie again.
Wait, if they're like... If they're supposed to be trampling... If the animals are supposed to be scared by the Earth Ponies trampling, shouldn't them chasing them around also be scaring them out of the house?
I mean, they're not cooperating with them, so I'll take it.
Also, holy shit, Sunny's model looks smooth here.
He's so smooth.
Look at her nose, it looks like rubber.
I know.
Listen up, animal friends. It's time to skedaddle.
Did they just laugh at her?
Understood me. It appears that Sunny has been hitch-switched, but still doesn't have his full powers.
Okay, so no.
Nope. Taking notes? Don't just stand there. Help me.
Oh my God, no.
Hook to heart.
That thing loves her.
Did that thing just hump her leg?
Don't even.
Working.
I had a rabbit do that to mine once.
Yes, it did! It fucking humped her leg!
No! We're not going there.
Yes, it did!
We're rewinding it.
Working. Hook to heart.
I don't want to see it.
It humped her leg. Fuck you,
No!
it did.
No!
It did.
This isn't so
No.
hard. I don't know what Sunny was talking about. You just gotta follow the rules. I mean, recipes. Gotta follow the recipes.
Excuse me. My
Okay, that's
smoothie is too
interesting.
smooth. Can you chunkify it?
What? But I followed the recipe.
There's the problem. Sunny always makes them on the fly.
Yeah. You gotta
Shut
be
up, you
smarter.
fucking Karen!
No, she wasn't even rude, though.
Yes, she was! She was very smug about it.
She wasn't being, like, super bad about it, but what does it mean for a smoothie to be too smooth?
She just wanted, like, a custom smoothie, and that's fair. Like, that's what they do at places like this.
Okay.
Did she say anything about it when she asked for it, though?
That implies no.
That's a good point, yeah.
Hey, I'll take the usual.
Fuck you, Snips.
It's the smoothie I usually get. Sunny knows what it is.
Tell him!
But it's not Sunny, you fucking idiot!
Yeah, Onyx has a point. This is retarded. Like, tell him!
Also, why is there a mess if he's supposed to have Sunny's cutie marking talents?
And he's been following the recipes, so I doubt it'd be that messy. A few splotches here or there, fine, but...
Right.
It's the smoothie I usually get. Sunny knows what it is.
Sunny also chit-chats with us while she blends. You've been too quiet.
Are you serious?
No recipe,
Seriously?
no orders, chit chat. I didn't know Sunny had to do all this extra stuff. I thought it was just blended fruit.
But that's not Sunny, though. Why would you expect the exact same level of engagement from a completely different person?
Because otherwise she would be right, and they can't make their lesson about, ooh, everyone has it hard.
I mean, I've had people act like that at work.
I mean, yes, but we mutually agree those are shitty people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Very true.
Looks like this switch thing isn't working for you, is it?
What makes you say that?
You already established this, though. Why are you confirming what you already know?
Because they expect their audience is idiotic, so they got to spell everything out for us.
But Zip said that she thinks she knows what caused this. Why is she talking to them? If she already worked it out, why is she still talking with them and not working on working on the solution?
She's got to flaunt how smart she is.
Bitch.
Look at my big brain.
Oh. God.
Fucking Lefty just brings out a good point. I just hear, bitch.
What makes you say that?
I thought you said something about look how big my rack is.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
No, big brain.
I just can't be Sunny. So how did I get her cutie mark?
I think I might have an idea, but take me through it one more time.
Well, first Sunny and I were arguing.
Okay.
You don't need to. You actually recorded him saying this.
Yes.
Oh, I hate how they're trying to pretend like it's a plot thing, despite it's clearly just them being condescending.
Happy, I know. At least from when we're watching it, Make Your Mark is not that old of a series. But would you say Zip is the worst detective you've ever seen in fiction?
The absolute worst. This is incredible. I mean, it is it is remarkable how much they are trying desperately to convince that she's some kind of detective.
Are they recapping
failing
it because they think
miserably.
the audience is stupid, or because they're trying to make filler? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Could it, Onyx? Is it possible it's both?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I suppose.
I want to see Detective Philip and Kamen Rider double. I want real detectives.
My head hurts.
Fable, like I said a couple episodes ago, Bulk Skull and Lieutenant Stone, I would hire them in a heartbeat over Zip.
Oh yeah, totally.
I just can't be Sunny. So how did I get her cutie mark?
I think I might have an idea, but take me through it one more time.
Well, first Sunny and I were arguing about who has an easier job, and I said it was clearly her. Oh, but Sparky wouldn't stop hiccuping Dragonfire magic.
How do you have all those animations?
What? But
why?
Okay. Okay. That's almost a good idea. That's almost. It's almost a good. It's almost good writing. Almost. It is. It's actually it's actually frustrating how close they actually get to having a good idea there, because one of the things that officers will do when they're questioning a witness and taking notes is they'll have the witness repeat it several times to make sure that the witness didn't miss out on any details. So her coming back to questioning him again. Yeah. Her coming back to question him again is it is true to true to how detectives work, and it's not the terrible idea. So it's almost good writing. The problem though is that you already had her say, "I think I know what caused this." So you just contradicted yourself.
I'm just focused on how she did it.
I'm again focused on how the hell do you have all those animations ready to go?
Yeah, me too.
Dragonfire magic.
Dragonfire magic? That's it! That's gotta be it!
What is?
Oh, Sunny is in trouble at the Brea house! There are animals everywhere!
Why are you... What?
I guess she's trying to get them together so Sparky could do it again, I assume.
But just tell him, this is what happened. Here, we can go swap it now.
Yeah,
I
and like
know.
why the
I know.
deception? There's no reason to like trick him into doing that. Like
don't
like why are you framing it like she's trying to trick him to go there? There's no reason for her to trick him.
I don't know.
Because the show is stupid.
By the
They
way,
need to jangle keys in front of us.
right. By the way, have y'all ever seen the movie Police Academy?
No.
I have not.
No.
I have seen like one clip of it though.
Where I paused it. Fable's gonna hate me.
Oh god!
But where I paused it, Hitch, his face looks like the captain when like the captain is giving a speech at a podium and there's a prostitute under there and she starts sucking him off.
Why would I hate that?
Because you're like, stop pausing at weird places.
I didn't even think about that until you brought it up.
I have a favor. Also, you probably should have led with that, detective.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Just because you have your characters point that shit out doesn't mean it fixes it.
God.
Also, why are you yelling at her that she should have led with that? That's not an imminent threat.
My head
It's 'cause
hurts.
he's yelling because it's stupid.
He's like, you should have led with that instead of just, telling me a whole bunch of pretty much gobbledygook. It's like, here, if you know what happened, just tell me.
By the way, the face he made, that's not him getting sucked off. That's like her using teeth. Let's move on.
God damn it.
Don't worry, everybody. Bunny will be back soon.
Phew. Great sheriff. But Hitch cannot make smoothies to save his hide.
Kill yourself,
Okay.
you fucking snip-looking motherfucker.
Quick question. What the fuck do you do to provide for the community?
You paused at the right moment again.
He's breathing really fucking fast.
Stop it! Every critter! I know you know what I'm saying! Sonny, Hitch is in trouble. He needs you. He is? He does? Hitch! I hope this works.
You could just...
Again, just tell her.
Why are you shouting this?
What was it? Fable, I think we talked about this before. It's like, for some reason, either the writers or the directors think if characters are shouting, it means something is happening.
I don't remember that, actually.
I can't remember if we talked about that or not.
I have to help Hitch!
Wait a minute. Wait. I think
No.
I think I remember
No.
how the cutie marks are swapped back. It is.
Oh.
Oh my god! It is more
Oh,
retarded.
God.
I'm not gonna say anything. But it is more retarded. I think I just
Tell me
remembered.
they're just gonna run into each other. Please.
No. Let's just play it.
Oh,
Let it play.
But okay, they do run into each other, but that's not what swaps them back.
okay.
Ouch. I hope
Oh.
I didn't make this worse.
Sonny?
Hitch? I'm sorry. I thought you had it easier than me. You don't.
I'm sorry too. I don't think you have it easy at all. You're a pillar of the community.
So are you.
She's not.
Maybe we both are good at what we do because of who we are.
Well, nobody can be Hitch like you can.
And no pony can be Sonny like you can.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh yeah.
Secret Hooshake time!
Up high,
What?
down low. Hitch
Oh, that's what they do in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's
Sunny
from...
side
Yeah.
up and on a piece of toast.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's what happens. No.
That's dumber than them running into each other.
But how? You didn't.
Happy's
I feel
brain
like
is
it would have
broken.
happened anyway, regardless of the hoof shake.
How-
Like, just saying sorry.
Excuse
did
me for 5 seconds.
Like there's like no magic involved at all with the handshake, though. I don't understand.
I don't really think it was the handshake. It's just them saying sorry, though.
Yes,
Okay,
but
I'm
then
back.
how
I can't
does
assume you heard me.
how does Sparky's magic know to do that? Because, and remember, in a royal problem, when Celestia Luna angrily, rightfully angrily, asked Starlight what the fuck she did, she quickly explained. The magic the spell wears off in 24 hours. Royal Problem explained how the fucking magic works. This worked just because.
I'm sorry I stepped away there for a sec. I had to scream at something.
Can you imagine if she, when that shit happened and Onyx said, "Excuse me" for 5 seconds, and we heard a gunshot,
or just glass shattering.
Just edit it in.
I kind of want to.
Nice work, Detective Me.
You didn't do anything! Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Okay,
Rub
Onyx.
salt in the wound, why don't you?
Onyx, because Zip is the mayor, I have to ask. Do I have your permission to punch her?
You don't need permission.
You don't need my permission.
Good! God, I fucking told you guys, she's doing this just to flaunt how smart she is, or she thinks she is.
How did she know
to do it? I'd be happy to do it on your behalf.
Okay, Onyx, go fuck her up.
How did she know that would work? Like what?
There's no way she could have. Because again, like it just the magic inexplicably reversed their cutie marks back. There's no way she could have known that would happen. Now, if she had, if it was Sparky's magic, like if he belched or burped or whatever around them again and it swapped him back, and Zip had caused him to do that, she would get credit. This just inexplicably happens, and she's taking credit for it.
Yeah, I don't understand how like from a writing standpoint, I don't understand how that isn't the solution.
I know.
You have something that's very like poorly understood and poorly explained. Sparky's magic, and it causes the issue, and you clearly you show Zip deducing that the Sparky's magic caused this. The next logical step is they got a handshake and forgive each other, and that fixes it.
I think that's more of the sorry than the handshake.
You just went from A to D to Z.
Into question mark.
And into the $sign.
Into the middle finger. Emoji.
God.
I mean, this is just as stupid, but I thought it was just the sorry and the handshake is just whatever.
Yeah, I'm not thinking the handshake did it. I'm just saying the sorry is what did it. But again, how would Sparky's magic know that? Okay, now I can switch them back. Again, that's why I brought up Royal Problem. The episode actually took time to explain how the magic worked in very, I would say, really quick and efficient dialogue.
Well, not really the magic, more specifically that spell, but it was more specifically that spell rather than the magic.
Whatever.
Pardon me for being pedantic.
Right.
Whatever.
I wouldn't be surprised if they hand wave it as magic of friendship.
Well, that seems to be the implication that they're going for, but with the thing with like Sparky's magic causing the problem is dumb on the face of it, but if it was also the solution, that would just make sense.
That would,
it would still be dumb. It would still be dumb on the whole. That's what caused it.
Yeah,
but it would make sense that would be the solution.
Yeah,
because that's what I thought he was gonna do.
Guys.
Sorry, say that again, Onyx.
The lore is so deep, guys.
I thought Izzy was gonna do. I thought she was gonna like snatch like Sparky really quick after they said sorry, and she was just like squish him like a fucking accordion, and he goes poof.
That would at least make some sense. Like, okay, despite how they know nothing, the writers clearly don't know how the fucking cutie marks work. At least in their own broken logic of how this worked, if they just had Sparky reverse them, then fine. It'd still be stupid, but like Happy said, it would at least make logical sense.
Them run into a baby specifically.
Yeah, there would be a degree of internal consistency if they just use Sparky again, but they don't even have that.
Yep.
My head hurts. My head hurts so much after watching that. That's because that's how bad it hurts.
Nice work, Detective Me. Maybe I'm
quit talking to your
ice
cream sandwich.
Cutie mark magic stuff.
Again, how
you didn't do shit, you stupid bitch.
this whole story could have gone the exact same without you here.
Yeah, because literally the only thing that she did to affect the situation is bring them together, and she did it in a way that was unnecessarily unnecessarily stupid, and two, even if you completely remove her from the equation, they would eventually have to come to the realization that they were in the wrong and apologize. There was absolutely.
Good point, Onyx. I was just about to say, because they both exposited, oh, I was wrong. Sonny Hitch has this way harder than I thought. They already came to that realization, so eventually when the day ended, they would have met up and had that big apology of, I'm sorry, I walked a mile in your shoes. So you could, like Happy said, remove Zip from this story and nothing changes. And yet she's taking credit for everything.
They're trying to shove her in the episode without an excuse. At least when it was Twilight and G4, they had a reason for her to be there. Stupid one.
Yeah, this is one of the easiest archetypical stories that you can write. Walk a mile in someone else's shoes, and you fucked it up incredibly. This is absolutely impressive. You have to be an overachiever to quote my instructor when I got my license earlier today. You have to be an overachiever to fuck up this badly.
I'm actually gonna borrow a line from Mr. Enter here. You have to try to be this bad.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean, I know. Jesus, we still got like 6 minutes left of this episode, but.
Wait, 6 minutes? Seriously?
Yeah.
According to the
time code. For an hour.
I would expect another 3 minutes at least, because it should only take 3 minutes to resolve the thing with Opaline. What are we doing?
I don't know, but the reason why I'm saying this is because episode's not over, and I just want to get this out of the way and ask you guys, would you agree that because of all this, would you agree now Zip is the worst character?
Yes. Absolutely. No question.
Yes.
Okay, don't worry, Fable. When Chapter 4 ends, I'll ask you again.
No, it's just they're all bad, so it's hard for me to say. Before you unpause it, look at that rat. Is he okay?
He looks
like he's constipated.
He looks like high and constipated at the same time.
He's eye rolling because she's taking credit. He's like, "Oh, this bitch won't shut up."
Actually, yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, the rat is us. It's our spirit representation.
It's our self-insert.
You think there's still time to fix all the messes we made today?
Only if we do what we each do best.
God, the dialogue in this episode is more forced than usual.
Must have gotten squished when we crashed.
What is that?
That's a Glimmerberry. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
You gotta call back to the Nazi episode. This one is somehow worse, though. What is a shiny-ass tour?
Pip is gonna get raped by animals.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Wait, why are they listening to them now?
Does that fanfic exist now? Because Hitch has the talking to animals ability.
Oh,
that didn't get transferred in the magic swap.
I'm not gonna go into that. Oh, God.
What, the fanfic?
Yes.
It's a miracle.
I hear you've all been acting out.
Why are they listening to him now?
Why does the armadillo look like flesh?
No one notices.
They established...
Sorry, Fate or Happy. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm happy for you, Lefty, and I'm gonna let you finish. But why are the animals listening to him now? They established early in the episode that they can understand him, but they don't necessarily listen to him. Why are they stopping? Why are they stopping and listening to him now?
Because they got to wrap up the story. I was going to point out, no one notices this glowing purple rat that's literally out in the middle of the open. If he was hiding behind this thing, that would be fine.
I thought they were going to have Hitch herd the animals instead of just scold them. That would make sense, at least.
Look how the glowing rat looks. He's like, yes, everything's going according to plan. Miss Opaline, I have spotted it.
Now you just make me wish the rat was its own character.
That is kind of crazy.
Here's your chunky smoothie. Here's the usual. Ooh, is that a new book you're reading, Seashell?
Yeah, it's about this tree
Oh
that
God,
grows
this one.
special crystals called elements.
For the Amity pony.
Tell me more.
Wait a minute.
Is that a reference to the elements of harmony?
I think it
Wait,
is.
what?
The Tree of Harmony, too. Listen.
Rewind.
Wait.
Shut
Here's
up.
your chunky smoothie. Here's the
Okay.
usual. Ooh, is that a new book you're reading, Seashell?
Yeah, it's about this tree that grows special crystals called elements.
It is.
Are you fucking retarded?
Wait, so you know about the elements of harmony,
That
but
better be a
they're-
fucking fairy tale book.
I can't anymore.
No, you cannot have had the 3 races split and have a book like that.
I can't anymore.
How are you worse than the Nazi episode? I don't understand.
How are you worse than the cave episode?
I was gonna
I'm
say,
actually in
the only
tears right
thing
now.
That I can think of is it's a fairy tale book, but that doesn't matter because I forgot which one of you said this. But if there's even legends about this, then
That
that
was me.
is a hole in their culture. So that still falls apart. I don't understand how they fucked it up.
Because they don't care. Remember, the head show writer Everfree pretty much said they don't care about contradictions.
Give me 5 seconds. Holy shit.
Are we going to hear a scream?
No.
No, I'm like actually in tears right now.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
God.
Don't do it. We care about you.
They broke me.
No. No.
Oh.
Seashell? Yeah, it's about this tree that grows special
Not again.
crystals called elements.
Wow, cool. Tell me more.
Yeah, of course we don't hear the rest.
Go ahead. Thanks for visiting,
Good.
friends. Well, well, well. It looks like we both did pretty good once we started doing what we were good at.
And once the script allowed us to do it.
Pip, what
You
is
said
wrong
it.
with you?
Is that all of them?
Okay, you see it.
That mouse alone.
Did you see that?
It just went.
He ate him.
Was that a mouse or a ghost?
Daily mystery
It-
table. 3. Cutie mark switch, disappearing mouse, and this smoothie.
We're not. We're not
Fuck
sweeping
off.
this.
Right.
We're not sweeping this under the rug. No, we're not doing. No. What the fuck?
I hope not.
Okay, this.
Wait, no.
Huh. That was it. Case closed.
Today
I want
was
to murder
Fuck
a
you.
child.
wild, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't even belittle it.
But at least
I want to
everything is
smack her in the eye.
They're actually going with the angle that it was just a ghost.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I want to punch all of them. So hard in the mouth that my fist
okay.
comes out their rear end.
Okay, I feel like I know why the mouse like disappeared, but if they're going where I think they're going with it, I'm gonna have questions.
Well, okay, I'm curious. Where do you think it's going?
I think it's gonna disappear because Opaline because like Opaline can see through its eyes, and she's gonna be like, "Wah ha ha ha!" Now I know where that magic comes from.
That's what I
But
think too.
That's what I. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
okay,
what I think.
okay, yeah, and if it does go that way, like why didn't you disappear? Why didn't you vanish?
Hours ago.
Why didn't you make? Yeah, hours ago, because you have had the mouse see it before it actually got up onto the thing.
Yeah, they did show the mouse was up in this room before.
Yeah, and they showed the mouse looking at the thing, and then they cut it away, and then they cut back to the mouse like running away from Sparky, and then climbing up on the thing, looking at it very, very closely, and then disappearing.
Yes.
So,
Damn.
so she should have disappeared before Hitch herded the animals out.
The only thing I could think of was it's wanting a better look because it went right up against it. I guess I don't know.
But how much of a better look do you need?
know.
It's literally the difference. It's literally a difference of like 1 foot.
I don't know. I'm clearly baffled, like you were.
Enough.
I couldn't even belittle it.
But at least everything is back.
Why
together
do you
again.
talk like that now?
Sounds like
She always talked like that. She made words and shit.
Honestly, she was not this bad in the movie.
No,
but
not in the movie. But
I'm gonna guess that they realized, oh, people find the way she talks cute, so we're gonna double, triple, quadruple down on that shit. Now she talks like she's lobotomized.
Lobotomized.
I feel lobotomized.
Oh no, not again.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Hold on.
What?
Now that sounds like something Hitch would say. Oh no.
Oh.
Well, yeah, the dragon didn't hit.
Yeah, I was about to say,
whatever.
you've already established, because Zip thinks she's so intelligent that she would know it's caused by Sparky's, and if he didn't do it, then it shouldn't have happened.
Dumb bitch.
Nope, they're not questioning it. Oh, it didn't just disappear. She teleported it back.
Oh.
I mean, that still leaves us with exactly the problem I had before.
They're not questioning it.
Finally! It's all becoming clear. Misty!
Yes, Opaline?
I need you to sneak into the Crystal Bright House and steal me that lantern. It holds power. Prisbeam power.
Prisbeam.
Aw, can I keep it?
Okay. Question. I thought it was the crystals that were the source of the magic. Now, what's up with the lantern?
I can't remember. I mean, I know. No, Izzy, like, that was the lantern that Sunny's dad made her in the movie, and then, like, it was damaged at the end of the movie. And chapter 1 was Izzy, like, repairing it for Sunny, but I don't remember it being, like, magicized or whatever.
Yeah. Also, Opaline, if Misty can sneak into that lighthouse for you, why didn't you have her do that before?
Oh my god.
Like just have her go to them as like a friend and like have them invite you into the house and have a look around.
That's actually a plot of the next episode.
The only thing I could think of is the mouse thing is like let me finish. The only thing I can think of is it's like a more of a covert thing. Though, why not make a magic fly? Like, does the size matter?
Well,
like, I don't get it.
Here's a question too. They've established Opaline can, whenever she wants, have pretty much a bird's eye view of anywhere in Maritime Bay. Why not have her take several days to study their daily schedule so you can tell Misty, here, you have an hour to go into the lighthouse and get shit. Well, they're not there.
Because that would make sense. I forgot we had another episode to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends?
We got Boogie.
No need for friends when you have a job to do. Now stay focused.
Yes, Opaline. I'm ready.
I'm so scared. Oh no.
Thanks for the help.
I'm glad to help make sure things are running smoothly, just as long as
Fuck.
it's not smoothie.
It almost feels like the scene with Opaline and Misty should have been swapped with this one.
Yeah.
Because it's like they go from the lighthouse, cut back to Misty and Opaline, and now they're cutting back to the lighthouse to end the episode.
Because regardless of the shit writing, it was a nice how do you say it? I don't want to say tease, but cliffhanger, something like that.
I mean, I suppose cliffhanger is the okay. I suppose cliffhanger would be the word for lack of a better one.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying.
I'm just happy that the community garden is officially open.
Oh yeah, that was a plot point we forgot about. Because everything else was so shit.
Animals do still seem hesitant to go back inside.
Oh no.
Wait, why do you need the?
Wait, what?
Why do you need the animals to go back in there? I don't understand.
Normally, you'd think it'd be the opposite because animals like eat shit.
Yeah, they're going to be eating the food they're specifically growing.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, I helped my mom with her own little garden, and like it was like within a cow, and the garden itself was like had a fence around it, and the fence was and like the fenced off area, the garden was like a fenced off area that was inside like a cow's enclosure, and it was a huge pain in the ass trying to keep the cows out of the garden, to not eat all our veggies and fruits and shit. And part of the reason that we had the garden in that enclosure in the first place was to keep other animals like deer and whatever out, because deers can like hop over the fence, but the cows being there, it would like deter the deer from even going near them.
Oh.
So you would think that they would want to keep animals out.
Right.
They enslave cows. They're racist.
Well,
no,
we do.
They enslaved the sheep,
we did
remember?
enslave cows.
No, I was talking about the ponies.
The pones? What?
Like Applejack had the cows on her farm.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
but they clearly had money because that one cow bitch was going into Sugar Cube Corner. So I think that was just AJ hooking them up with a place to crash.
No, they definitely enslaved the sheep though, because when one was talking, AJ slammed the door in its face.
I forget the sheep talk. What the hell? I always forget about that. Let's move on now.
What happened? See for yourself.
That's kind of cute. That armadillo looks like Flash.
What is all this?
It's your critter corner. Now the
It's
animals
clearly a daycare for them, Hitch.
magically way too much.
Or if they want a solid lead on hanging with their best buddy Hitch.
Awesome!
It's kind of cute.
Lead, fuck you.
Birdseed smoothie? Sure, I'll ask Sunny to add it to the menu for you. Why not? You were saying, Curdle? Yes, lettuce is also nice.
So it looks like you two worked things out, huh?
I think we just needed a little trot in each other's horseshoes. Even
Ew.
if we didn't
Fuck
want
you.
to admit it.
Yeah, Lefty's right about the scene being swapped.
I'm just gonna say
I'm gonna
worst
get
episode so far.
Yes, I agree.
Thumbs
Easily.
down out of 10.
Holy crap! I mean, of course I was a fan of A Royal Problem, so just watching it be done this poorly baffles me.
I mean, it's an old episode trope, but I did like that episode. I thought it was a bit of a mixed bag, but I liked it.
Right.
I'm not concerned with the relevancy of tropes. If it's good, if it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I don't
I
find
mean,
the whole.
No, I'm not saying it's bad that it's a trope. I'm just saying, like, they're not necessarily ripping off.
I didn't say you did. I just find it.
it.
I didn't say you did. I just don't like when people do bring it up. I find it irrelevant, personally.
I think it's useful just for the sake of. Again, I like to be super thorough, break every little thing down, even the obvious shit.
But I mean, I also think it's relevant to bring up because the predecessor show had an episode like it, so
it did
why
do it
not?
better. So I think it's worth bringing it up. I don't know if I'd accuse the show of ripping it off per se. I don't know if I'd go that far, but the comparison is apt.
I mean, again, but watching this episode, like, it made me look at like the strengths of A Royal Problem. That, like, of course, it took the time to visually show us like the friction between Luna and Celestia, and then it actually dove into why they were having an issue. But on top of that,
episode was paced so much better. The pacing on this is all over the place.
Yeah, and they took the time and again, in my opinion, really efficient dialogue explaining how the spell worked.
That too.
Here it's just, well, anything fucking goes.
Yep. Not only that, but they kind of rush into the conflict and out of it. And then the resolution takes fucking ages. The pacing is all sorts of whack-ass on this. I feel like I've been sitting here for an hour.
Evan.
1 hour and 38 minutes to be exact.
I feel like the episode itself lasted an hour without the commentary. I mean... Yeah?
So, because I know Lefty's seen it. Well, I've told him it. So, DWK, that guy that makes, like, those very crass, like, parodies / review. So, he did Royal Problem. and he's at the part where everything is fine now, like the solution is solved, and the princess has the cutie marks back. And hold on, he's like, "Yeah, bro, we're glad you knocked some sense into us. Yeah, we just needed someone who doesn't respect us to make us see the light." And they make Starlight say, "Well," he's like, "I respect you. I just don't suck your dick like everyone else does." He's like, "Oh, come on. Not everyone sucks our dick." And that has Twilight teleporting in, like, "Did someone call me?" Okay, never mind. They just say that.
That reminds me of a meme I saw making fun of the original pilot. Nightmare Moon shows up, like, gives her spiel, and then Twilight's like, "Yes, mommy. I mean, mommy.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I just realized, did we ever actually hear the name of the last episode?
No.
No, it was just a cutie mark mix-up. The only way you know it is because it's not really a title card. It's just like how the title will show up at the bottom. But yeah, it was the cutie mark mix-up.
It's gonna be really awkward if it actually did show up and we just missed it.
I only realized just now that the trees are like an N for Netflix.
You really just noticed that?
What?
Yep. I just noticed that.
I brought that up before.
Have I? I don't remember.
I brought that up before. I said I brought it.
Oh.
You ignore me.
Oh, you didn't know any better.
You eat gems. You eat gemstones.
Onyx, we talked about this before. They show dragons eating other shit besides gems. It doesn't matter if it's just spite. It counts.
Wait, do they?
He ate hay flies!
He ate what?
Hay fries.
He ate hay flies. He ate sweets. He's eating other shit besides gems. Gems are just his favorite.
Okay. I believe you.
I believe you. To be fair, is like the crystal cupcake things in that one episode.
I know, since I hate repetition. This is like the second time I had to tell her.
I'm just curious. Like,
I don't care. I'm still gonna be mad about it.
Do these ponies even
mad about
have...
what?
I was just gonna say, do these ponies even have access to gems? Like, if Sparky ever develops a taste for them?
I thought there was crystals in the forest where the unicorns live. Like, remember?
Yeah, but not here in Maritime Bay. I don't think he's been to. At least maybe not.
They haven't shown that unicorn forest once. I just realized.
Yeah, this was actually a criticism I had of like Make Your Mark. I realized that the Bright House was supposed to be like their home base now, but they're really overusing Maritime Bay, and we've only seen Zephyr Heights in like brief shorts or like short segments. So I really feel like they should have utilized a bit more of Bridalwood too.
I get what they're trying to go for, because the main 6 lived in one town too, but the difference is 5 of them already lived there, and Twilight was told by the head of state to move.
Yeah.
Like, imagine the president tells you, no, you're moving to California or Texas or wherever the fuck.
Yeah, and also, didn't they take the time to, like, leave... Didn't they take the time to leave Ponyville every now and again? Like, what episode was? Like, what,
yes, they did.
What number? Yeah, I know they did, but I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of a specific example because, like, what episode number was Over a Barrel? Was that episode like 15, 17?
That was like 21.
Oh, okay, so it was like the latter half of the season. So
yeah.
Okay, so I suppose it's not that unusual that we're only seeing like Maritime Bay so far, but the difference between like the G4 and G5 is like G5 started out by establishing these 3 locations, and we're only seeing one so far, which is weird.
Not only that, but also G5 does not have a consistent runtime, because some of the episodes are like 40-minute specials and some are 20 minutes.
And don't nobody clap back at me by arguing, oh, they established Canterlot in G4 too. No, fuck you. They didn't spend nearly enough time there for it to be like a super consistent location per se.
Yeah, that doesn't even count. That's like the tutorial. That doesn't count.
Well, and not only that, you can see Canterlot in the background of the mountains from Ponyville anyway, so it's not that far.
That too. I always figured it was far and the mountain was just like crazy tall, but still. Now I just want like a CD Projekt Red Bethesda style MOP game now.
Or GTA.
Well, I was thinking those specifically because they're like open world RPGs. It's the same genre.
Right. Again, just pick him up with your fucking magic. God damn, I hate this shit. Oh, I forgot. Here's Sprout. So
I forgot about that guy.
Okay, so this makes at least 3 times we'll see him, because we see him again in chapter 4. So this is the second time.
You're acting like there's some mysterious and scary presence lurking in the shadows directly behind me.
You're not nearly clever enough for that. Fuck you.
I'm sorry. With how much we've seen of Misty so far, they can't pull that off.
Yeah.
Also, that line was poorly announced. I thought she said
Yes.
peasant at first.
Also, this begins the inconsistency of how much Sparky trusts Misty.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Another inconsistency?
They are hilariously inconsistent with it, depending on how the plot needs him to react to her.
Wait, so is Misty sticking around for more than one episode?
I think this begins the arc of when she tries to, like, gain their trust.
This is an arc,
Well, that shouldn't be too hard. They have the mental capacity of a Fruit Loop.
That's good.
Because it's pretty evident that Misty is the type of villain where, not even villain, just pretending to be their friend, but you know she's going to get rewarded. So yeah. And she's a unicorn, so there's 2 unicorns now, so you got the whole set.
I feel like we should have gotten more episodes before this if they're going to make an arc out of it.
Right. But that reminds me, like, somebody at Everfree actually asked the writers this at that panel, where they're like, did you always plan to, like, have, like, Misty join up so you had, like, the main 6, so there's, like, 2 of each race? And I think the head show writer said something like, yeah, once the movie was done and we were tasked with writing the show, we're like, okay, we're getting another unicorn in there. I'm like, oh, and I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so you just shoved a unicorn in there just because. You actually didn't think of a way to actually weave her in there. Okay.
Great.
Hi, friend. What's your name? I'm Izzy Moonbow.
Misty, I just got into town, and now I'm gonna leave. Bye.
Wait. I remember when I was new in town. Where are you going? Do you want me to show you around? Oh, don't mind him. He's probably just excited to see another unicorn like me. Wait a minute. Unicorns. You, me, us. We can be unicorns.
And now you jumped right.
Oops. Sorry. I've been told my hugs can be pretty heavy duty.
I buy it. Look at her.
This is incredible. I can't believe I made a new unicorn friend. Poof. Just like
They really did turn her into Pinkie Pie. Jeez.
Yep.
Well, this I could forgive.
I'm getting Friend Indeed and pilot episode vibes from this.
100%.
Forgive. It's when she starts pulling out fucking confetti canyons that pissed me off.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're kind of getting like traces of that by her like teleporting in front of her somehow.
Yep.
Oh wait, does this mean that she is officially teleported now? Like we officially have teleportation?
It didn't look like she
Does
teleported.
it count if it's fourth wall teleportation? Does that count?
I could have swore I just saw her skip to that spot though.
Here, let's.
She did.
I am
It was like
it's
like the off-screen cartoon thing they would do with Pinkie Pie. Does that count?
At this point, I am spiteful enough to say that it counts.
No, she clearly went to that spot.
I've been told my hugs can be pretty heavy duty.
Well, let me see. I could be wrong.
This is
Okay, no, Trigger's right. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I get it.
The one thing I want you guys to note, remember, Opaline gave this mission to Misty, and Misty has the butterfly drawn on her flank. Keep that in mind during Chapter 4.
Okay.
I already have questions. Oh wait, no, wait, that's right. It's fake. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. Just keep that in mind for Chapter 4.
Yeah. I forgot last week's couple of episodes.
I mean, I've known a lot of unicorns, but I don't know. Something about you feels different.
It does?
Mm-hmm. It must be. Because you're my first official unicorn friend here in Maritime Bay!
Yes, that must be it.
Yes! This is
Didn't a bunch of unicorns move to Maritime Bay already?
Yeah, and
I thought she meant personally.
But still, if she just meets up with Misty and then declares they're friends, she should have just been doing that with every other unicorn she sees. Presumably.
been missing Bridalwood so much lately. The trees, the teas, even the jinxies. I bet we could spend hours bonding over Bridalwood experiences, having both grown up as unicorns, right?
Yeah, well...
What's gotten into you, little Spark? Misty's our friend. We'll celebrate us meeting with a traditional unicorn sleepover.
What's that?
Oh, she said it.
For whenever you make a very special new best friend. You've never heard of it?
Oh, yes, of course. I thought you said weep over, which is when you, like, cry over not having any lunch, like me, which is why I thought of it just now. I'm really hungry.
So it's official. You're gonna sleep
What?
over at the Crystal Bright House tonight.
Well, she's just pulling out of her ass, so I don't think there's need to bitch about it.
I'm gonna have snacks.
Okay, I have a problem with this. You're literally... The writers are giving Misty her in. She's not working for it.
Yeah.
How do you expect us to take her seriously as not necessarily a villain, but as like a threat to the main characters if she literally doesn't have to work to accomplish her goal? Like it's the exact same problem with Rey like grasping the Force right away and being like super uber good at it.
The thing I'm not getting is why the hell she's not going along with it. She almost seems to be like trying to get out of it.
It's like she's caught off guard.
But with what Trigger says, I'm not going to like give away any details again. But when he says like she's not having to work towards getting this done, the show's literally just handing it to her on a silver platter. Keep that in mind for the end of Chapter 4.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so excited.
I heard.
Ambiance. And those hay pillows over there. Okay, gotta go get ready.
Is that a Megamind? No, that's a Dracula pony.
I love when he does it.
So, I get to go to the party?
Oh, Misty.
Get to? I thought that was the whole point.
It's like she was asking her permission.
Yeah, because remember, at the end of the last episode, Opaline says, Misty, I need you to go in and infiltrate to get that lantern. So, Misty, why is Misty asking, do I get to go to the party? Like, yes! What do you think?
Like, did you forget the last episode? Like, this whole conversation is based... Like, this whole... The past two interactions with... between Misty and Opaline have basically been, I need you to sneak into their I need you to sneak into their house. Okay. Hey, they invited me into their house. That's good. Can I go? Fuck.
Can I get to go to the party?
I just like to imagine she says no. And she's like, sorry, Mom said I can't come.
Oh god.
It's like do I get to go to the party? It's like, no, Carl does. What the fuck do you think, Misty?
Can you just
I just
imagine,
wanted to imagine
like,
her like being sad about it.
Can you just imagine in like Empire Strikes Back where the Empire finds the rebel base on Hoth and Darth Vader goes to that one room, is like, my master, we have discovered the rebellion hiding on Hoth. Can we attack it?
No. No, I need them alive.
Until you steal Sunny's precious magic lantern.
I'm not really sure that's how parties work. I've never been to one. But you're the expert.
Get in that lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Whatever.
Oh my god, no, you were not going to correct her.
Called it Lighthouse?
She said, no, she corrected Opaline and said Bright House. Fuck off. I hate that name for it.
That is such a dumb name.
I've never been to one. But you're the expert.
Get in that lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Whatever. Get there and find that.
That's me.
Whoa. Find it. You know where it is. You saw it in the last episode.
You literally have to change one word for this line to work, ignoring the fact that this is suddenly a very hostile relationship when I didn't get that vibe before.
Also,
it's supposed to be controlling, but it's always been controlling.
It's always bin controlling, but she's like oddly abrasive right now.
Yeah, it was more passive aggressive. But yeah, sorry, Happy. Go ahead.
I was just gonna like make the point that like she mistakenly called it lighthouse, which I thought implied that lighthouses like are a thing in this universe. Like, is that what they're implying?
Yeah, they are, because Sunny lived in the lighthouse in the movie.
Yes.
Oh,
right. Okay. Let me say,
some degree of sailing.
Yeah, it only became the Bright House after they repaired it in a Tell Your Tale episode.
Okay, well, at the risk of treading like previous ground, because I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation before, why don't you just call it a lighthouse then? Why Bright House?
I kind of get the feeling it's a toy brand.
Yeah, I was about to say they're probably calling it because of a fucking toy set or something.
Okay. Kind of like when they're renaming Magic too.
Just like me, and hooves just like me, and a face just like me.
No, she's not.
Do they think this is charming? I'm legit lost. Why is Misty acting, or not Misty? Is he acting like this? There are other unicorns in Maritime Bay.
I'm embarrassed to share a name with this cretin.
There, then kill her. There could be only one.
Kill her!
I want to kill them all.
Save Zip for me. I really want to make her suffer.
We can tag team her.
No, Zip is mine.
We can tag team her.
Fine, then I'll do an old Yeller kill for Hitch, because I actually liked him.
Fair enough.
Face just like me.
She sounds like a unique unicorn. And you said Sparky was ground?
You listed like hooves, horns, and a face. That's hardly unique for a unicorn.
Oh God!
I got the impression he was humoring her.
No, but with how they all except Zip like talk with one tone, it's hard to tell.
I'm actually surprised that Pip is the least bad one at this point. I figured I was gonna hate her.
I mean, it is annoying she's the one-dimensional Instagram pony, but at least she's quiet most of the time.
That too. Although it also begs the question of why she's here most of the time.
Yeah, relatively quiet. Yeah, I couldn't say anything before because my mouth was full.
I swear to God, if Zip pulls out her fucking phone over this conversation.
Sounds like a unique unicorn. And you said Sparky was growling at her? I wonder why.
Holy shit, she actually just gets to be subtle for once.
Also, Hitch just threw a baby.
Oh my God! Wait, play back what Izzy said.
I wonder why.
Yeet the baby!
Yeetus the fetus.
I'm trying to hear it because there was a joke.
Sorry.
Alright.
You know, Sparky growls at every pony and every twig, bug, and critter.
Okay, she did say bugging. I honestly thought she said she growls at every whatever fucking critter. I'm like, what?
God, well, just like with Izzy, where we think she would say horrifically racist shit unintentionally. She would say curse words unintentionally too.
Yeah. But it's like, she didn't say it. We're watching a kids show, but like, I'm like, it caught me off guard. I'm like, I have to hear what she actually said. I'm like, what?
God,
yeah, sorry about interrupting you there.
Just like right here, she's like, "Time for dinner. Any pony else fucking hungry?"
Yeetus fetus.
Speaking of, it's time to get this little guy back to the station and start his bedtime routine.
So he does sleep at the station. Aha! Contradicting that an earlier episode where he seemed to just show up for his shift.
Wait, if he lives and wait, so if he lives, or is he saying that only Sparky sleeps at the station?
That's even.
Why would he leave a baby to sleep alone?
Yes, exactly.
That episode that you guys were focused on about like him arriving to work, did it really seem like he was arriving for a first shift or something? I thought he was just coming back from somewhere. I thought he was just coming back from somewhere.
It's the time. I've got to get moving. There's so many great treats and traditions to get ready. This is going to be the best sleep.
Wait, is this implying she spent hours describing Misty to everyone?
Oh, that's creepy.
You know that bitch talks a lot.
That just sounds creepy. Like, oh, and she has like this weird pale underbelly, and her ass looks like the little small and square shaped. And her mane is like weird and curly, like a zebra mane.
God.
Bridalwood. I mean Maritime Bay. I mean Equestria.
Well, I thought my birthday party last year was pretty epic, but guess the bar's always rising.
What does? Okay, whatever.
I'm not gonna ask.
Bring up the tea lights.
Can't you use your magic for this?
All she said was the party was like as good, so I don't understand the confusion.
Hang lots of colorful scarves for ambience. Sweet sauce horseshoe toss. She's here.
Okay, so the jingle is the doorbell. I kind of like that.
Yep.
Wait, what? Wait, was it?
Yeah, listen to the doorbell. It's the My Little Pony jingle. Here, there we go.
Scarves for ambience. Sweet sauce horseshoe toss.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
I do like that. That's a nice touch.
Doesn't matter.
What's your last name? Bright House.
Right, Dawn? Right, Dawn.
Heath Tier Griffin.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it.
Bright Dawn to the best unicorn sleepover of your unicorn life.
So nice to finally meet you,
Aw.
Misty. Izzy's told us. Told you? Told you what?
When did you say you got into Maritime Bay?
Oh, I
In
didn't.
town just for a visit or staying permanently?
And like with Sparky, they only have Zippy as suspicious of Misty as they need her to be.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like literally nothing Izzy could have told them would tip Zip off that would make Zip inclined to be suspicious of her.
Right.
Well, the Sparky bit.
Literally, but literally only Sparky.
Yep.
That's pretty blatant to me. Like,
She's just being pony racist.
If I see an animal like do that to someone, I hate that I had to compare Sparky to an animal, but that's what they're doing. If I see an animal do that to a person, yeah, I'm gonna be that suspicious.
Okay. So when my neighbor's dog barks at me, that neighbor's gonna think I'm part of the mafia. Then.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. There's a difference between like just subtle growling and like just barking because of potential intruder. Oh, you might have snacks. Don't even twist that.
But that's exactly what that's exactly what this is.
He's doing that sinister, like, oh, I don't trust you growling, rather than, oh, you're barking, potential intruder, oh, you might have food.
You might be food.
Whatever. I'm getting it right.
No, I just was trying to be funny.
He's told us. Told you? Told you what?
When did you say you got into Maritime Bay?
Oh, I didn't.
In town just for a visit or staying permanently?
Zip, buddy. You're hoofing it up the wrong hill here. You don't need to detective her. Misty's our friend. Ooh, we're already way behind schedule. Come on, unicorns.
Oh.
Hey, Sunny and Pimp aren't unicorns.
I mean, Sunny is all three, technically.
Only some of the time.
She's the drag king. Oh, I love pillow forts.
I know.
Wait, what? Wait, hang on. Can we watch that again? I'm not sure I followed that.
It's a fucking pillow fort. Are we really gonna bitch about the foundation of a pillow fort?
Okay, well, you know, whatever.
So, how does this game work? The rules of Dare the Mayor go: if a player spins the wheel and lands on an odd number, then they dare the mayor to do something fun. But if they land on an even number, they dare the mayor to do something funny. And if their fun is too funky or funky too fun, they go back and do it all over again.
That makes total
What?
sense.
That's like the board game in Rugrats.
What? That was actually funny.
Yeah, I think so too.
The rules took too long. We've got to move on, party ponies. The art
What?
of hoof reading has been in the Moonbow family for generations. It all started with great-great-auntie.
You know where the fucking lantern is. You were there with Opaline when she was watching.
Yeah, just play along, wait for everybody to go to sleep, get the lantern, and book it. It's
Yeah.
not that hard. This
Right.
Ooh, so interesting.
Misty, those chilies were for reading, not for drinking. Remember?
Could have said that beforehand.
Ponycorn Station.
Oh, there you
That
go,
looks
Fable.
good.
Thanks, Izzy.
That looks good. Why the fuck is it called ponycorn?
Yeah.
Ponycorn Station.
Doesn't that look delicious? Look at the red
Oh,
one.
thanks, Izzy.
Yeah.
This is the best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life.
That's actually kind of sad.
Yeah.
I say every time I eat it, 'cause I eat it all the time, or did when I lived in Bridalwood all my life.
That's the only good characterization she has.
Classic that we only have 3 minutes to move through. Let's go.
That is a beefy remote.
I'm just a unicorn, standing in front of another unicorn, asking him to share with her.
Pretty.
So romantic. Say, Izzy, you think we can slow down a bit?
Yeah, I've barely made a dent in my chocolate ponycorn.
Oh, popcorn.
Slow down. If anything, we need to speed up.
Did she just?
Don't do everything. It's Jinxie.
What's Jinxie?
You are so funny.
Don't you think it's a little weird Misty's just as lost as us? She claims to have grown up in Bridalwood, but
okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm sorry, you're too little too late with this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's more like they blew their load earlier than they should because, like
Yes.
a better way of doing, the good version of this is she starts getting more and more suspicious as the day goes on,
Yes.
Right.
and not
They
like
did
starting out being suspicious. Of her.
prematurely.
even been there, Pip.
Pip, what's next, Izzy?
Ask an amethyst. What's that?
You mean having conversations with your crystals is just a unicorn thing? Whoa. Can you believe that, Misty?
Totally. It's, what you said. Where's that little dragon from earlier? Shouldn't he be enjoying the party as well?
Oh, Sparky? Hitch is limiting the overnight dragon sitting until he gets the hang of his dragon fire.
Dragonfire. Is that magical? Like your our cutie marks?
It's definitely something. We're not
Does this
sure what
conversation
yet.
feel sped up to anyone else?
Yes.
It kind of does a little bit, yeah.
Yes.
100%.
I don't wanna
There's
go a bridge too far here, but is it just me or do Misty's lips look a little too bright against a dark
I thought
color?
that was just me. I thought, like, has it always been like this?
Oh
Like, I don't-
wow!
Yeah.
Maybe it's the lighting.
It's got a bit of a minstrel show look to it.
That looks like a butthole.
God damn it, Fable.
That's not where my mind went at all.
I
My
know,
mind
I know.
went to
Maybe it's
racism.
maybe it's the lighting. I don't know. Like,
Oh, you know
I
what?
don't-
The way
I don't
the
think
way
it is
their lips
lighting.
Are,
I thought it was just me who noticed. I'm glad that someone else caught that. I was being quiet about it.
Our cutie marks?
It's definitely something.
I mean, not that
We're
it's my
what
place
yet.
to say, but it
Transform-
weirds me out.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, but like back to the dialogue. It's like watching a, it's like watching zero punctuation with none of the with none of the depth or crass language.
It's like I'm watching Gilmore. It's like I'm watching Gilmore Girls. Ugh.
Why is
Or-
part of her mane
or
cut
I-
off? It looks really weird.
I think that's just the hairstyle. But I should correct myself. It's fully ramblemantic now because of the whole escapist nonsense. Anyway,
Definitely something. We're not sure what yet. It can transform all sorts of stuff, though. Even cutie marks. Just ask Sunny about the hitch switch.
Yes, and it was very retarded.
That was the last episode. You're calling back to it already?
And now for my
At least they didn't go into a flashback.
Yeah, thank God.
Fair enough.
well, next to my other favorite part and my other favorite, it's the sleepover
The sleeping's my favorite part at this point.
We sing this all the time back in Bridalwood. Even foals know it.
Well then, why don't you and Misty do it as a duet? Teach us together.
Brilliant idea. Oh, we'll jump into the chorus together.
Oh, damn. Putting her on the spot. I like... This is too good for the show.
It's too good for Zip.
Yeah.
Like she is being like inexplicably intelligent at this point.
I told you it's inconsistent.
It's not even that it's inconsistent, it's that this is actually good.
Or at least competent.
I'll take competent at this point after what I just sat through. Holy shit, this feels like heaven.
Lefty, all the shit you're experiencing right now, that's the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers in a nutshell.
Oh, fuck.
Sing now, sleep over friends. Time to dream of crystals and gems. When night has come
I've been there.
and games are done,
Yeah.
unicorns hold their crystals and sing. Get on your hooves and play. It's a party, and that's what happens when you have fun with friends. Ta-da! Oh,
That's right. Shrimp fried rice. Go to the step.
that's okay. I'm sorry we don't know a ton of unicorn stuff, Izzy. But
We're happy to learn, and we're happy to do all the other things you had planned. It may just take us a while.
oh, thanks, guys. Maybe we can continue our list, and I'll just sing the song by myself.
Hang on, I just realized something.
Uh-huh.
Why is Misty pretending that she's from Bridalwood?
I would
Good
suspect
question.
that's
Because
the-
stupid.
Yeah, I was thinking that earlier because that's the only place they've shown. But that's like
Because
that's the issue that Onyx brings up of it being like all they have are city states and it's stupid.
yeah,
exactly. They're doing the Yakistan thing all over again.
Because
But now
all
it's
she
for
really
the unicorns.
because all she really has to do is say I'm not actually from Bridalwood, and literally all of the suspicion that Zip has like goes away because all of Zip's suspicions toward Misty at this point is her like apparently lying or being weird about growing up in Bridalwood. But if you take that away, she just says, "Oh, I didn't grow up in Bridalwood. I like grew up on the road or whatever." Like then Zip literally has no reason to be suspicious of her anymore.
You could literally just pull another town off the map.
Or Misty could say, "I didn't have any friends growing up and didn't get to experience this, so I don't know what's going on."
Because the show treats it like these three towns, they're the only ones that exist for some reason. It's just, I never understood that.
So this plot can work.
I guess so.
It has to be.
God
because
damn it,
apocalyptic population decline.
They were
What the
actually
fuck
doing
actually
kind of
doing
okay.
Nah, I mean, while on the one hand, I am glad they're being more subtle with Zip's suspicion and, she's actually using it to try to fuel her skepticism. They're also laying it on really thick.
They are.
Are you even a mayor?
Ugh.
You guys took that way creepily than I thought you were.
No, I just have a bit of a gut reaction to that.
Oh, what about that unicorn tradition you mentioned where we all balance yarn balls on our heads and count to the highest number we can think of?
Huh. Zip's suspicions mysteriously went away.
Does no one have fucking peripheral vision in kid shows?
Well, I mean, also, Zip could not take her eyes off how Misty was reacting before. Now, all of a sudden, she's not watching her when she needs to not be watching her.
No, of course.
Like, Zip right here, she should see Misty walking away, so she Pip.
That's what I was saying. Like, how do you...
It's not. I'll sing it with you. Or maybe we can play another game.
Sonny should see her. Come on. Fuck off. I'm sorry.
Look at Missy's face. Look at Missy's face. She's like, oh my god, what a dumb cunt.
I'm sorry. Any goodwill I just had towards this episode is gone now because of this shit.
Together. Oh, what about that unicorn tradition you mentioned where we all balance yarn balls on our heads and count to the highest number we can think of?
Izzy should have seen her there.
They all should have seen her.
They all should have seen her.
Fable, just say it again.
Huh?
The peripheral vision thing. Just say it again.
Well, yeah. That bitch went full circle. I'm like, hopefully everyone noticed that. I don't understand how they don't see that. Kids shows really don't. Are we? People are not. Kids are not horses. They don't have fucking like little blinders by their eyes. I don't understand. You have peripheral vision. How do you not...
Even then, fucking Misty walked straight behind some of them.
That's what I said. Like, she went in a circle almost, and she went to the stairs.
Well, and again, I'm still pissed off
Went
that
the long way around them.
right.
Well, that's what I meant.
But I'm still just pissed off that they're having Misty have to search for this when in the last episode she knows exactly where it is.
I should show this generation to my little cousin and see what she thinks.
Oh, no.
Hopefully, if she rejects it, you reward her with some Dairy Queen or something.
Yes.
I can do that. Actually, I don't know where there are any I don't know if there are any Dairy Queens around here.
Well, just get her some ice cream then if she rejects it.
Yeah, but I will be very interested if she's able to like pick up on like just how phenomenally stupid the writing is.
Okay, if she just says to you, why didn't anybody see her when she ran around them? Give her some ice cream.
Yes. Absolutely.
If she just likes because she thinks it's cute or whatever, that's fine. But if she, because kids, but like any more than that,
right?
Hopefully she would pick it up.
I mean, because she watches some like pretty dumb stuff, around the house from what I've seen. But I feel like she would be able to pick up on like the dumber plot points.
Kids aren't stupid. I'm sure even if she doesn't know how to articulate it exactly, she'll think the old one was better.
I think all of us at some point as kids, we had like this feeling where we know something is stupid, we just can't, like Onyx
put our
said,
finger on it.
Yeah, just like something about it is off. And I don't. And she's actually never seen G4, but which I would argue actually makes her like a better, test subject for better judge because then she can like view it like with fresh eyes and actually like not think critically but like see what she thinks.
She has a completely like blind perspective going into it.
Yeah.
Yes, because she's the target demographic, and it's for kids after all.
Yeah,
the target demographic. She doesn't have the prior experience to bias her in any way.
I just can't believe how much contempt the writers have for their audience, and there are people who eat this up.
Yeah.
Where is that lantern?
You know where it is!
Yeah.
Wait,
it's right there! How did she not see that?
Wait, where is it?
Hold on. I think I saw it too when she first walked in. It's right there! To the left! On the left of the screen! That's it, right there! How did she not see that?
It's rainbow colored! You may as well have her looking for a pride flag!
It's glowing too.
Might as well be the
itself has disappeared for some reason.
You might as well just have the fucking "Welcome to Las Vegas" sign right there. She wouldn't see it.
There's a neon that says "Here, bitch."
Like those old cartoon jokes where it's like, "Oh, villain's secret lair this way," and it's like a giant ass billboard. This would make a good episode for YouTube poop, admittedly.
You were facing towards it!
Oh,
you were facing towards it! You were looking in that direction!
Wait, did she look under the covers of the bed?
Yes!
Oh, she looked under a pillow. But still, it's
also,
right there.
Sunny
and she looked up. She looked underneath the covers, and then in the previous shot, she looked up and then put the covers down. When she looked up, she should have seen it!
Yes.
Yep. Also, I thought Sunny got rid of the mirror.
No, she still held on to it, but she's not trying to like communicate with her alicorn self anymore. Strangely enough. It's almost like it wouldn't work.
That's odd.
This is the light source in the cave bullshit all over again, only like 10 times worse.
I'm curious what she's gonna do with that mirror.
Ooh, I can use this. Opaline? Opaline.
Okay, you know it's not gonna work because you theorized before that the magic would not allow it to work.
Oh, right. This thing doesn't work inside the bright house.
Yes.
God damn it.
Yes.
Opaline, I'm in, but no lantern. What do I do next?
Think, Misty. There's got to be someone.
Think, Misty, think.
There's no way someone could be this fucking stupid, both in the show and outside. I don't understand. Like, really?
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. She opens the mirror, and starts talking to Opaline. Opaline starts replying back. How does Opaline know it's not Sunny? She could have just blown her cover.
Oh my god.
You're right.
We're speechless right now.
Okay. This episode is basically like a starving beggar, like ridden with like every disease known to man. So I'm gonna throw it a bone. It's a nice touch that she thought to like hold the thing outside the window and then try to call.
Yeah, I'll give her that.
Yeah.
I mean,
but still, Opaline just risked blowing her cover.
Because that would have been a great touch if like Missy saw like Alicorn Sunny, and Missy's like, how the. No, that was gonna be stupid. But still, like that'd be a nice touch to see. Alicorn
That would be
Sunny.
funny, actually. It's like, wait, what?
Oh,
Don't
hang
be
on.
stupid, Misty.
Hang on, I actually just remembered something. Didn't like in the episode where like Sunny's like trying to control her Alicorn powers, didn't they establish that that Opaline could like hear what's going on around the thing?
Mm-hmm. So I don't know if
she could. I could have sworn that that's something that they established because like Opaline needed some kind of like trigger to like let her know when she needed to go into like pretending to be Sunny's reflection mode.
Niggas be tripping.
Because, and if that's the case, then that would mean that Opaline wouldn't necessarily like accidentally blow her cover then.
Excuse me.
But yeah, like Misty, how would she be prepared for Misty to use it? Because Misty didn't say, if I get inside and I find the mirror, I'll communicate with you that way. Besides, Tell Your Tale has shown she has an amulet that allows her to talk to Opaline anyway. They just don't use it to make your mark.
To the audience, once again, I'm going to say this, that Tell Your Tale shit is canon because you see Zip with the goggles. You see...
Misty's cart.
Yeah, okay,
not Misty's. Izzy's cart, not Misty's cart.
Izzy's cart. Wait, isn't the lantern from the Tell Your Tale thing too?
Yeah, like I think it has been shown in the show at least.
So like we have stuff introduced in that, and we see it here. So don't come up to us and say, "Oh, it's not canon. It's a separate thing." No, it's connected. Like, don't even come up to us. Like, we know what we're talking about.
Let me see.
Opaline?
Hold on.
Ooh, I can use this. Opaline? Opaline?
Oh, so she opened it before saying Opaline's name, so Opaline still risked blowing her cover by not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that it wouldn't work at all inside the house. So
right,
like
but since it's open and it's not working, she opens the window and the reception comes in. She still wouldn't have heard Misty until the reception came in. Meaning, if the image.
But didn't she hold?
On,
But didn't she hold it out first and then say Opaline?
Oh, right. This thing doesn't work inside the bright house.
I think what Lefty is focused on is that she just straight up appeared as Opaline in the mirror.
See, okay, and it was it was inside the bright house. So, since the magic won't work with it inside, there's no way Opaline heard her at first. Now she opens it. Yeah, there's a damn good chance Opaline risked blowing her cover. She should have been in the Sunny thing, like when it opens, alerting her, uh-oh, Sunny's gonna use the mirror. I should be in my Sunny self. She should have been in the Sunny portrait or picture, realize it's Misty, and then, oh, it's you, not Sunny.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Sonny? They could have made a joke out of that, have her be confused. Also, I'd just like to point out, tiny pet peeve, she's holding it right outside the fucking lighthouse tower thing that I refuse to call by its name because it's stupid.
Right.
And still the reception is perfectly clear. And it's like, it just bugs me because I like tech and I feel like there should be some kind of static interference here.
We've actually had like there's a couple of homes that my family and I lived in, and no joke, as soon as you step out like the window, or step outside the door, we got like full bars, so it can happen.
Yeah, I know it's nitpicky. I just feel like Opaline should have at least been in her Sunny form, realize it's Misty, and then like, oh, okay, I don't need my disguise.
It is nitpicky, but it'd be funny if they made a joke out of it.
Yeah, because like the only argument I can think against that would be like Misty like addresses her as Opaline, so would she necessarily think, oh, I need to be in my Sunny disguise for that?
Even then, she's reacting like super fucking quick.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely weird then.
That's what.
Also, they're doing the thing again where they just like crop a video and paste it onto it instead of actually. Yeah.
How funny would it be if, like, instead of the magic disguise, it's Opaline like painting herself like orange really quick, like, oh shit, like that look like Sunny.
Okay, they definitely missed out on a joke by not having Opaline like show up in like her Sunny disguise.
I love it if she had done it in short notice and just like shit. And then she shows up like covered in orange paint and like purple paste in her, and it's like, oh, it's you.
Okay. Good.
But no lantern. What do I do next?
Think, Misty. There's got to be some way up to that glass room at the top. It'll be there.
But we just
wait. What?
Oh my god!
Why would you assume that it would be up there? You saw where they kept it.
Yeah, it was in their bedroom area.
And you were looking at it before. I am going to continue belaboring this point.
Well, and not only that, Happy, the show even lingered on it. Like in this episode, they lingered on where it is.
We have spent like 20 minutes on just this one point.
Yeah.
On like just this bit with her in the room. Also, if she's going up to the upper room anyway, that's just gonna lead her to the crystals. So what the fuck was the point of the lantern in the first place?
Wait a minute. Is that why they're having her go up there? Like from a meta writer standpoint, they're having her go up there. They're having them assume that the lantern is up there just so they can see the crystals.
They might be.
Oh,
and if they do, holy fucking shit. Oh wow.
With the prisbeam. Don't come back without it. Then
Prisbeam.
the power is ours.
Stop laughing.
Better, Misty, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. Don't be ashamed.
Fuck you.
Okay, that's actually kind of a good line, but
I liked it.
It really doesn't work for this character.
It doesn't work, but I liked the joke idea. It was a good concept.
Oh, funny. Fuck off.
Find what?
Is it?
When did they?
It's like
what?
It's a fingerprint reader. Oh, okay.
They did establish they have that in Zephyr Heights, but when did they install that? Did they invent that just for this episode?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure they did. Also, like, didn't they like take a staircase to get up to the light room before?
I think they've used the elevator, like what she's in.
I don't remember the elevator having.
But there was nothing.
I'll have to go back and check that episode. Actually,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back and check now, but I really don't want to do it right now.
Yeah, because I could have. Sorry, you go ahead. You're fine. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I don't recall any hoof thing. You know, I don't recall any hoof thing at all, though. Like, I thought it was like a regular elevator.
I don't recall that either, but I want to say I recall something about like a security measure in the old episode that set off the Twilight projection.
I could have I could be talking out of my ass here, but I could have sworn they took like I could have sworn that they took a staircase up to the room where the crystals are in the Nazi episode.
I mean,
So
They didn't.
We could look up a
Whoa.
clip on YouTube.
Okay,
quick.
in the Nazi episode, no, they didn't show them going up. It literally just had them there, like it cut to them there. But I swear in chapter 1 we saw them using the elevator to get up and down to the top.
And to be fair, buildings usually have stairs and elevators anyway, so I don't see that as a contradiction. I'm just focused on that fucking thing.
Yeah,
over there.
I really think they have this hoof print reader thing. They invented that just for this episode, so this conflict can happen.
Yeah, I don't recall that from before.
Yeah, and
I can't figure out this keypad to go up to the washroom. So embarrassing.
You were trying to find the washroom in the elevator?
No, but I thought.
Well, I mean, on it, it's not a bad cover. She hasn't been here before. How does she know like where anything goes?
I gotta piss, man.
I mean, if you were looking for a bathroom, wouldn't you like first look like on the first floor? So like,
that's probably why Zip is like, what are you talking about? You know.
I mean, yeah, that tracks, but
I can't believe I just covered for her.
Where do ponies shit in Bridalwood?
They're in the woods.
Exactly. Like she could. This is where she could use the alibi as a cover and then have Zip poke holes in that.
Yeah.
Because like, what are you talking about? You didn't know the song. You didn't know any of the traditions. What bothers me about this episode is that there's actually a lot of good pieces here. It just needed like a couple more redrafts. Like the premise here is sound, and there's a lot of like solid jokes and ideas.
Yeah, she's got a point. Like, because I noticed our negative reactions to the shit that has happened is actually less, and we've actually been engaged more with the positive stuff. So I think she's got a point.
Yeah.
This definitely needed some more proofreading.
It does. It does need another at least 3 or 4 drafts, but I think you could turn this into a good story, changing very little about it.
Right.
First Bridalwood tradition I totally get. I love awesome views. Maybe I'll take you
What?
up there to look some other
You better be fucking with her.
First, I thought I'd go look at the view first. It's a fun Bridalwood tradition, which is probably why you didn't know about it.
First Bridalwood tradition I totally get. I love awesome views. Maybe I'll take you up there to look some other time. But the washroom is down there.
Thanks, Zip. I'll be sure to take you up on that.
Well, that was fun, but I guess it's over now. Good night, every pony.
I'm not that sleepy. Are you, Pip?
Oh, no, I'm really fired up for more fun, actually.
Let's tell
where is this coming from?
How
Okay, never mind.
know we do that at a unicorn sleepover? That's one tradition we do here too.
No! I just remembered shit that's gonna happen. No.
Oh no! No! I know too!
Oh no!
Oh no! Okay, so let's let Sunny tell it, and then when she's done, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think any remaining goodwill we had towards this episode is quickly going to evaporate.
Ooh, I'm
One
excited.
tradition we do here too. This is the true story of the Guardians of Harmony and the beginning of Equestria.
I'm annoyed.
Shut up.
Story. Once upon a time, there was a very special unicorn. A bright unicorn, as bright as the sun. One day, she was summoned by the princess for an assignment to learn about friendship. She moved to Ponyville and met Earth ponies, unicorns, and Pegasi, who became her best friends. Together, they taught the power of unity and how to live in harmony to every pony in Equestria. But then,
It was the magic of friendship.
a magical accident happened. An Earth pony got hurt by a unicorn. Every pony started fighting with each other. the princess, wanting to protect her kingdom and all of the ponies in it, decided to put all magic into 3 crystals before it got out of hoof. After that, Earth ponies only felt safe with other Earth ponies. Unicorns with unicorns and Pegasi of a feather flocked together. The ponies galloped, trotted, and flew as far as they could with their crystals, settling in what would become Zephyr Heights, Bridalwood, and Maritime Bay. And that's where they lived forever, until now. Wait!
What?
Yeah.
All this shit happened because of one little accident, because one Earth pony got hurt. And that ended all the goodwill and work that Twilight and her friends built up over 9 seasons.
Not only that, but everything before that with, like, Star Swirl and Clover the Clever and whatnot. Not Star Swirl. What the fuck was their
Star
name?
Swirl the Bearded.
No. I was talking about the Heartswarming. Princess Platinum and Chancellor.
Oh, yeah, Smart Cookie and...
Yes, I got the other name wrong, too.
Commander Hurricane.
Yep.
So, the role that dragons and griffins and hippogriffs and changelings played, we're just gonna brush that aside.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's not even brushing aside.
Ignore that.
She never even brought him up.
Yep, we're going straight back to pony racism.
Yeah. Also, Twilight and her friends. Well, I'm assuming her friends were still around when this happened because they were like growing old at the end of G4, so they could have like passed away like before this happened. But Twilight didn't do. But Twilight. Sorry, go ahead.
I will tell you this. So the comics elaborated further. Apparently, now obviously it's not canon, but it doesn't help the comics are trying to tell that exact same story, and they're pretty much saying that it happened. It looked like it happened like after the time skip, because you see like a middle-aged Fluttershy with Discord, and they see like a unicorn.
Oh, okay. So,
well, listen. Like the unicorn kid's like, "I'm sorry, Miss Fluttershy, I can't help. My parents said that I shouldn't lower myself to help a Pegasus," and it went on, and that's what the chain of events of this is what led to Discord being an antagonist, because he didn't trust anyone with magic, thinking they'll just abuse it. Ain't that some shit?
That is incredibly dumb.
And I'm just gonna keep harping on it. All the hard work that Twilight and her friends built up over 9 seasons, and even with friends that are changelings, hippogriffs, yak, buffalo, all that flushed down the toilet because one fucking Earth pony got injured one day. All that's gone.
Oh, and
not
speaking of Twilight,
not only that, but her solution is to fucking put the magic into crystals somehow.
Also, like speaking of Twilight, she did nothing to try to keep the 3 tribes the 3 races together.
That too.
Oh, get worse.
She just took all the magic, put it in those 3 crystals, and allowed everyone to start hating each other. She didn't try to patch things up at all.
That is character assassination of the highest order.
So she just one Earth pony gets hurt, she puts the magic in the crystals and fucks off.
Yes.
And
that's apparently what it said. And remember, this is Sunny's version. So that was it.
This is this is TLJ and Luke Skywalker.
Yep.
This is exactly the same thing. In fact, it's worse because in fact I would argue it's worse because I would argue that it's worse because in TLJ like Ben was like already in the process of like being corrupted, and when he like fell under the impression that Luke was trying to kill him, like that was supposed to be like the tipping point for him. So even if it's incredibly out of character for Luke to not try to kill his son, but like be like tempted to the point where he's igniting his lightsaber. Like even if it's incredibly out of character for Luke to do that, you can still see like Ben or Kylo's decision making in that scenario.
Yeah.
This is actually worse than Luke.
Yeah.
In TLJ,
because according to Sunny, so this is not like Opaline trying to twist things. This is the version Sunny knows, is that Twilight apparently, once she got all the magic, didn't try to help patch things up between the tribes at all. She just let them spread out and grow hatred for each other. The Princess of Friendship allowed that.
Oh, hang on.
She
Actually,
just presumably dies.
Also, speaking of Opaline, what was Opaline's role in this? Because like, what was like,
okay,
what?
She does have like her own version later on in this episode.
So Lefty and I discussed this around the time the episode came out, and we were more so him, but we were more optimistic. Like, well, this is a story. Who knows what actually happened? But I forgot what made us realize this is. Well, I was the one telling him I'm pretty sure this is what actually happened. It's shit, but and I think it gets. How do I say it? It's implied it very strongly. It is what happened due to what happens in chapter 5 or 6. I forgot which. It's chapter 6. So yeah.
Yeah, and like I feel like. And it's just, like it's especially dumb that it was an accident that caused all this, because remember Cozy Glow, like someone who is literally like evil just because she's like she's just a psychopathic like little toddler who just wants power and friendship like for its own. She just wants to make friends because she has this like twisted view of she has this like twisted view of like friendship and relationships in general.
Yeah.
Like you would think something as serious as one of Twilight's own. Oh, that's another comparison between Luke and Twilight here, because with Cozy Glow, it was actually one of Twilight's own students turning evil, and there was no bullshit breakup over that.
Well, and also let's not forget.
And that was another case of Cozy trying to get rid of all magic.
And remember, let's not forget, the series finale had Cozy Glow, T-Rex, and Chrysalis separating the pony tribes so they could.
That's the one I was gonna bring up.
Yeah, that's so they could like whittle them down and make them easier to conquer, to even the point that the season 9 writers remember to bring back the fucking Wendigos, but the student 6 were the ones who reunited the pony tribes in friendship. So if you're telling me that all of those ponies were able to reconcile during that in the series finale, but one Earth pony getting injured flushes all that down the fucking toilet, these writers can go fuck themselves.
I just want to point out, where the fuck were the student 6 during this time? Or Lusterdon?
Forgotten.
Story at all. Yes, it is. We pieced together the crystal part ourselves. Literally.
Why? What have you
Wait, what?
heard, Misty?
You were right about magic being.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, so it's not Opaline saying it, but this is the version Opaline told Misty.
I thought you were referring to this when you mentioned that.
Yeah, I forgot, but okay, let's listen to
hang
this.
On, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Hang on. Before we continue, like Sunny just said that they pieced together the crystalline ourselves. Like, is she saying that they learned all this when they put the crystals together?
No, I think they were just talking about the ending where they brought it back.
Here, yeah, let's just listen to it again, because I know, because in the movie, when she was just a little filly, her dad was telling her a bedtime story, and it ended up being like the first episode of Friendship is Magic. So let's listen to her about part of the crystals.
Zephyr Heights, Bridalwood, and Maritime Bay. And that's where they lived forever, until now.
Wait, but that is not the true story at all.
Yes, it is. We pieced together the crystal part ourselves. Literally.
Why? What have you...
The crystal part? Oh, okay, so she's just referring to the part that the crystals played in that story.
I get what she's saying, but it's a bit clunky.
Yeah, it's a very weird way of like putting that.
What she should have said is like, yes, my dad was a historian. This is what he told me.
And I was there when we fixed the crystals.
You heard, Misty.
Okay, let's hear what she has to say.
Magic being in Equestria at the beginning, but most of it came from another pony, who wasn't a pony at all, but an alicorn queen. Her magic was too powerful.
Okay.
Wait, now we're saying that all magic in Equestria came from her?
I'm going to guess this is Opaling's twisted view, yeah.
Okay.
I think this is like showing how much Opaling has brainwashed her.
Misty?
Okay.
You were right about magic being in Equestria at the beginning, but most of it came from another pony, who wasn't a pony at all, but an alicorn queen.
But she's still a pony, though.
It's elevating herself above the rest.
Well, okay, whatever. I don't.
Stole all the magic from the queen and who wasn't a pony at all, but an alicorn queen. Her magic was too powerful. They were jealous of her ability and wanted it all for themselves. So the princess stole all the magic from the queen and hid it away somehow. Then the princess put an enchanted invisibubble around Equestria so the powerful alicorn queen could never find the magic or the kingdom of ponies again. The queen was left alone, with only a shadow left of her strength and power, all while the other ponies created towns built with her stolen magic.
What? That's the true version?
Question. How was Opaling not able to find the land of ponies? Like, all Twilight did, like, according to her version of the story, all Twilight did was cast an invisible bubble around the place. So she should still know where it is, shouldn't she?
Yeah, the bubble thing always intrigued me.
or is this more of the, like, Opaling is trying to brainwash Misty thing?
It's both, I think. I feel like there might be some grain of truth within that, but only in the context of like why Opaline hasn't gotten her act together.
Right.
Who told you that?
No, Pony. I may have made some of it up.
True. Made up. What difference does it make? Each story was great. Especially that alicorn queen part, Misty. So creative. So epic. Got any more?
Yeah. So, is this like an old Bridalwood pony style, or?
I've never heard it. But maybe that's just my own corner of the community. Where did you say you grew up exactly, Misty?
Yeah, where did you grow up, Misty?
Nowhere, and no pony, and I probably gotta get back right about now. Bye!
Wait, Misty, you can't leave! This party is all just for you!
Hey, I didn't mean anything by all my questions. I was just trying to get to the bottom of things and figure out the real truth.
The truth? You want to know the truth, Zip? My first real sleepover in Maritime Bay has been a complete and total jinx-a-thon. That means failure.
We got that.
Yeah.
Thanks, bitch.
But we don't have to start cleaning just yet, Izzy. I know this didn't go as you planned, but the night is still young.
Yeah, we can still have more fun.
That's really sweet of you all to say. But it isn't just Misty leaving. This isn't a real celebratory sleepover without being in Bridalwood anyway. I just wish I could lay on the ground.
Wait, I just realized something.
What?
This backs up a complaint we had a couple episodes ago, because that pretty much confirms, again, Opaline was there for the time of G4, so she should not have been confused about the magic with the cutie marks. She would have known about it.
Oh no.
She's like,
no.
how is the magic connected to the cutie marks? Like, bitch, you were there. You should know.
This might be a dumb question, but like, did Izzy not have like any kind of like sleepover party nonsense with her friends before this? Like, couldn't she have done that before?
Yeah,
like,
I didn't say anything because I thought it was nitpicky, but I was thinking that of like, wouldn't she have like shared this with her friends already?
I would have thought that she would have at least once by now.
I thought the complaint was more about, this is my first one in Maritime Bay.
With another unicorn that for some reason she hasn't made friends with.
Because there are other unicorns in Maritime Bay.
Right. It is stupid. 100%. I just thought it was because, this is the first one I'm doing here.
And stare up at the big branches of bridalwood trees rustling above me. It's what I always did when I felt unsparkly. I mean, I love living in the bay with all you ponies. But sometimes I miss my unicorn stuff so much. and I thought having Misty here would help.
So, what exactly do you miss about Bridalwood? Be specific.
Do you really want to hear?
Well, she asked.
Sure. The list is longer than the lyrics to my
Just tell them already.
Oh, then I'm
The
gonna have
ethnic
to get
cleansing.
comfortable.
Tell us everything, even if it takes all
So we're
night
just
into the next
dropping
day.
Misty's plot. Okay.
I miss the
No.
gypsy dances, horseshoe games, sparkle seasons with hot chili peppermint honeysuckle iced teas. The
Onyx, you need to be patient.
unicorns, the wishy hoofs, the bongo bee poetry, learning how to hold my breath for long stretches so we can excitedly exclaim long lists like this very one that I'm exclaiming now.
Oh, so you're short on brain cells.
They pretty much all are.
I have to go. I have to get out of here. I've already said too much. But I can't just leave. Not without that lantern. But if I go back, they'll ask me more questions and expose my lies. Unless I sneak past them and bypass the elevator with some pony else's hoof. But whose and how?
Get the saw.
I was gonna say.
Ooh, fuzzy pops in the summer, funky horn fashions in the fall, lighting the glow past stones on each day of the wishy hop holidays.
Zip, can you distract Izzy while we redecorate a little?
Sure, but I don't think my help is gonna be necessary.
Come on. It's time to bring a little bit of Bridalwood to the Bright House.
Glowhorn hats staring at the sky crystals shooting across
Get
the
all the
shimmering
mud you
stars
can
sky.
carry.
Crunchy unicorn corn cakes, sweet salty corn-shaped strudel, knitting scarves for armadillos in the
Why?
winter.
Okay, stop listing things, Izzy, because 1, 2, surprise!
What is all this stuff? It's
Stop playing the jingle.
Now they're overusing it.
Now you can lay down and look up at the branches.
Not really.
Just like home.
I can't believe it. You guys did all of this just as I was talking?
Well, to be fair, you had a lot to say.
Oh, this is some pretty impressive
Wow.
unicycling too. Huh. Maybe you all have a bit of unicorn in you after all.
Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be
Wait.
the lantern?
Yes.
Wait. Okay. Okay.
I thought she made the lantern.
No, the lantern was made by Sonny's dad. Then it got broken in the movie, and then Izzy
Oh,
remade
yeah.
it for her.
Okay.
Yeah, and now they're like repurposing it
Again.
because it looks slightly different.
Yeah, I was hungry, so I thought maybe I'll go out to the garden and harvest glimmerberries that I ate all myself, which is why I don't have any right now.
Oh, I'm just so glad you're back. I hope you know how welcome you are here. Look, doesn't it remind you so much of our sweet little hometown?
Yes. It's like I'm transported back in time. It's actually pretty incredible.
Oh, now you see the lantern.
Do it.
Here, I, Izzy Moonbow of the Bridalwood Moonbows, hereby start the unicorn sleepover ceremonies again.
Should we start with another unicorn song? I'll count us in.
A 5, 6,
Just
7,
go to
8.
sleep.
No, we don't have to.
We insist.
Really? Do you know the words
No,
to this
please
one?
do.
We don't.
But we can definitely try.
Okay.
Please skip
Blow
this
your
over.
horns and glitter your hooves, the unicorn song.
Oh, God.
Hug your pony friends and have them sing.
Her voice does not work in isolation.
No.
The unicorn
I mean, she sang that good song in Terry Bell with the trash.
Oh yeah, the trash.
Wow, you're so unoriginal. You have to reuse the itsy bitsy spider.
I mean, whatever.
I actually love that lyric.
Oh, God. Oh, here comes the...
Yes, the
We've
moment.
done
That,
this from the beginning.
the moment that pissed me off the most about this episode, even more than Sonny's story.
Oh,
Wait.
jeez.
Oh, wait. So did Sunny like grab the lantern for some reason?
Apparently.
I guess.
Okay. Whatever. Whatever.
Maybe she was playing with it.
So long. Did you find it?
I tried, Opaline, but this plan has been
Oh, what?
more difficult than we
What?
No, nothing. Yeah, go ahead.
originally anticipated. But don't worry, though I haven't picked up the lantern per se, I have gathered plenty of info about their new magic. Well, they believe a completely different story about the origin of Equestria. Oh, and they told me all about Dragonfire and how it changes cutie marks. Also, we did a hoof reading and a ponycorn and did horn decorating and...
Hold on, Misty. Horn decorating, ponycorn, and hoof reading? Did you have fun with these puny ponies?
No, of course not. It was strategic.
You're not allowed to have fun.
But seriously, have you ever tried ponycorn before? Because it's the best.
Are we really sticking with that? I hate that.
Why are you so opposed to her having fun while she does her job?
Probably
Who gives a shit if she's having fun? Just if she does her job, who gives a shit?
I think it's because she doesn't want like Misty to grow attached to them and like break away from her. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
The best way.
Fraternizing with the enemy thing.
Thinking I'm one of their friends. I'm telling you, they were gabbing, I was grubbing. We were getting a top secret info that will take us to the next level, Opaline. Promise.
That's what we're ending?
Yeah. Okay. My issue, and it gets compounded further in future episodes, is earlier in the episode, in this particular episode, it showed Misty was in Maritime Bay, and then based on the visuals, seemingly very little time had passed. Very little time had passed from when Misty left Maritime Bay to go back and relay her information to Opaline. Meaning, she could have easily just grabbed the lantern while everyone was asleep, ran back to Opaline's castle to give it back to her, or to give it to her, and then head back to Maritime Bay to rejoin the sleepover to, so like she wouldn't draw any more suspicion. And this gets compounded further in future episodes with how quickly she can get between the castle and Maritime Bay.
So considering that it literally took her the entire episode to find the lantern while it was sitting out in the open, I think we can safely say that it is consistent with her character to be that slow.
I told you, she's a little Riri.
I can't respond to this because I really can't formulate enough coherent thought to give it a response.
Yeah,
Holy fuck, that ending was abrupt. Why isn't Zip tackling her?
This episode was like watching a disabled child like running like starting the race, then doing okay, and then tripping and falling halfway through and being incapable of getting up again.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Like this isn't just bad, it's pathetic.
It's actually
I have no other word for it.
There was a lot of good shit here, and then it just falls apart halfway through.
That's the problem I mentioned before. Like last week, they keep falling flat in the second half. Well, not that the first half's any good, but still, like they keep.
This part of the first half had like a lot of competent ideas.
In the second half,
the first half of this episode is a solid improvement over everything before it, pretty much since the movie, and then it just absolutely disintegrates.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, I was with the whole how no one saw her going upstairs, and then the whole thing with Sunny's story, and then the whole ending where she easily could have just took the lantern. I'm not giving credit to the earlier stuff.
This has been like a roller coaster of emotions. I went from like excited to angry to numb to angry to numb, and now I'm just sad.
That's kind of how I feel.
I'm just
pretty much
sad.
the roller coaster I went on. I'm still going to give the good stuff credit because I believe in being thorough and credit where it's due and all that. But at the same time, I'm just disappointed.
They gave us just enough good stuff at the start of that episode to like bury us even further.
Exactly. Yes. It's like, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
I just realized something. This one and the last one, they didn't have songs in it like they used.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of felt like they were building up to a song a couple times during that latter half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose we should praise them for like showing like a similar degree of restraint when it comes to song as G4 did, but I mean that's not really necessarily a positive that I'm willing to give them.
I feel like they're not doing it intentionally so much as they just kind of fell into it.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Because when have they been consistent about anything else? I really just think they kind of happened upon that.
We're all so drained.
Indeed.
How many more episodes left of this chapter?
2.
I was gonna say a solid like D+ before, but that second half is hard to overlook.
That's a poo fable. My rating system gives it a poo fable once
It's
again.
an F, but it's like 59% F.
I'm still giving it the red flag. Even the somewhat competent stuff isn't competent enough.
Life without parole.
That's a definite poo fable medal if I ever.
3.5, 4 out of 10. Or if we're going like 5 to -5, then like 1.
I'd give it a 0.1. How bad is it gonna get?
Chapter 4 gets worse than this.
I mean, the
I don't think I can comprehend worse than this.
I honestly don't know how you can get worse than this.
It does. Oh, it does.
It does. Dude, Lefty, it gets worse than chapter 4. But, yeah.
I feel like at a certain point, I'm just going to be numbed and impressed.
I was numb at the end of the last episode. And now I'm just sad. I was gonna say I'm numb at the end of this episode, but that doesn't even describe. I'm just sad. I'm not numb. I'm not angry. I'm not numb. I'm just sad.
I don't think I have the capacity to feel anything about it right now. I can't even feel numb. I regard it. I acknowledge it exists. I don't want to. It's there.
Yeah, my anger broke. I'm even stuttering like Vegeta in DBZ Abridged. My anger, he breaks his anger.
Well, I mean, you always done that, so I don't really see that being different.
That's kind of how I feel. Like my emotions broke. I can't feel about this right now. I need time to recover.
Dragon Ball, give me now.
With that in mind,
that sounds hilarious.
With that in mind, I think we'll see you all next time where we conclude this chapter. We'll see you next time.